Yo. I knew like something like lip thing. It's out of juice. Hello, champ. Guys, I said a margin of error of 1 per week. This is the margin of error stream.
I don't know why I came back here.
I did know. I did know.
Yo.
Chat, did I not? Banned. Perma ban, muted, all platforms ban, cross ban, IP ban, machine ban, life ban. Hey. You're banned from all the grocery stores in your area too, by the way. Just letting you know.
Fixed schedule for 2025 BGW.
See, I knew we were gonna complain then.
Hi,
I knew you were gonna complain like, what do you ask? Like some hoes.
Wow, Mr. Cow, you look great today. Have you been working out?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
Welcome to the jungle. xQc.
All the muscles are sore from piping your mother last night.
Fog 50 months Collis.
Hello, chat. I was late because of Ma.
You said margin of error of 1 to 2
Oh, no, wait. Is it your mother?
5 hours late, mate.
My balls.
xQcl.
Chat, it's because of my balls.
When you coming back to bed, daddy?
I can't open it, chat.
Really, Q?
Chat, how is it so funny? Alright, chat. Chat, I just got out of bed. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I saw Ludwig diss me. Bro, I look at the timeline. I saw Ludwig dissing me, and I can be honest with you. It's kind of hard to find a diss that has less value than a Ludwig diss. It's like the bottom 1% type diss. Okay.
Why do you have the banana?
Nice mullet, then.
Mr. X?
It's not a mullet. It's something late. It was supposed to be the day tomorrow. I think he said something like you go live and
why you live
and you don't get enough drama or something like that. I thought it was funny. Hey, unlucky for him though. I don't even know. I haven't gambled in a while, right? So I was looking at him like, dude, he's gonna try it, and he couldn't pull it out. He couldn't pull out the gamble Andy because I haven't been gambling. So 80% of the ammo has been removed from everybody. All good though.
50 with the juice.
Now Joe went offline before you went to offline, and you went online again. Oh, I don't know what that means. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna hit this vape and then we can start. This is my new vape right here. It's the Pro 2X.
Hi.
Shit is hard.
Mr. Q.
Chat, this is Mango Rat Vapors. Try it. Anyway. Alright, chat, we gotta start then. Chat. Guys, we gotta get that. Yeah, it's a little bit late, chat, but guys, listen. I'm waking up. Probably it's a long stream, and tomorrow we'll be back on the we'll be back on it. We'll be back on it after the stream will reset out. Chat. Holy aura! Chat, I kinda got it like that! Chat, I kinda got it like that! Holy shit, okay. Anyway. Apart from that, everything is good, chat. We get the beginning of the stream. Okay, hold on.
I don't know why I came back here.
The fuck, bitch?
Yo! Dude, this is my friend, Nerman.
I do not care. Let me
Yo.
go that back.
The fuck, bitch?
Yo!
The fuck you think that, yo, this fucking geek. Who's
Yo.
He's better than me, yeah, he's better than me.
Yo!
Good morning.
What is that? It's focusing on. What is? Oh my god, bro. It's focusing on.
Fixed schedule
What
for
is
2025 BTW. Hi X, what's the stuffed animals on the floor?
This is fucking geek, bro.
Wow, Mr. Cow, you look great today.
It just is for some
Have you
happening
been
here.
working out?
Hi, we can continue
Welcome
the stream.
to the
Chat, what is about this car?
xQcL.
What is it about this car?
Collis.
Really?
You said margin of error
Maybe.
of 1 to 2 hours. You're 5 hours late, mate. xQcL.
Really? I've been wanting to get a Ferrari and they offered me that.
When
A
you
friend of
coming
mine,
back
it's
to
way
bed,
cheaper,
daddy?
so I thought I'd get it, but if Chaz is mid, then I can't get it then. Alright then.
Really cute?
The XX1 is impossible to get. I don't think anybody has it. I've never seen a singular XX model ever for sale, or anybody that has it. It's impossible.
XQ Mama. xQcL.
Who?
How do you plan to stop the ban on TikTok next month?
We'll take a look at
Yo
TikTok.
chat, yo chat, yo
You know, I
chat.
have a warm spot in my heart for TikTok because I won youth by 34 points. And there are those that say that TikTok has something to do with that. Now, Joe Rogan did, and some of the other people that were recommended by my son Baronin, who have names. I said,
Baron kind of went heavy.
My son Baronin, who knew names. I said, who is that? Tell me, who's that? Dad, you got to be kidding. I can't believe you don't know. And I did those interviews, and it was actually sort of cute. Do you want to know the truth? But we did them, and that had an impact. But TikTok had an impact, and so we're taking a look at it.
Interesting. Interesting. Hold on.
I'm Optimus Prime.
Hard t-shirts, I'm gonna lie LLLLL.
Wait,
Clock
chat,
49
chat. The card that I
xQcL.
wanted initially, chat, was the watch this, chat. Watch this. Chat, this one. That's what I wanted. Holy chat. Chat, tell me this isn't fucking heavy. Thoughts?
I love you, man.
That is insane, but it's impossible to get. But I really tried though. That's what I wanted. Yeah,
xQc, I have a multi-billion
I've
dollar
never seen it
business
anywhere.
idea.
No, nobody
You have
nobody
to
has this
listen
shit.
to me, okay? Are you ready? Okay. Hear me out. You buy your own AAA gaming studio, but you only buy the cinematics studio, and they only make porn, cinema, all. No way you are getting that brokey car. Actually fell off.
It's like $2 million. What?
ITTS literally my dream. Owning a Ferrari. What the VAR clip? 33 months kiss. Can I get a welcome to the jungle for 83 months? xQc. You're too broke for it.
Bro, are you done?
Serious sloth. "42 months no welcome."
Brother, what is there to loot though?
This fucking tree is dominating! I fucking hate it.
The puffy.
Yeah, what is that?
It's okay. Hey,
Much love to you,
Everything's
sir.
okay.
Chat, keep putting your name in the hat. xQc.
it'll be okay.
Chat, why this song though, chat?
No. No.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
This game.
Anyway. What else?
Skdud.
Chat,
You're welcome to the
link
jungle
the
after
Ludwig
2
talking shit
years.
so I can cook his ass in.
How to say shut fuck up in Chinese?
下币.
Yard 闭嘴
Oh, my bad.
Yard 闭嘴 Yard 闭嘴 Yard 闭嘴
Hold
How
on.
to say shut fuck up in Chinese? Yard 闭嘴
Yard 闭嘴.
Yard 闭嘴
Yard 闭嘴.
Yard 闭嘴 Yard 闭嘴
xXLOL.
Chat, it's actually kind of hard. Yeah, there's so much like small noises to make in those like letters. It's like Yard 闭嘴. Like what the fuck? I have to slap and say Yard 闭嘴 like that.
I don't know, he's just kind of like the rich retired guy at this point. He kind of weighs in on every drama. He's involved in very little drama. All right? He's just kind of fucking weighing in, eating food. Like, yeah, they're both fucking cringe, dude. And then goes back to doing, I don't know what he does all day. Going live on Twitch and then on X
3.
or Kick, whatever.
Hey, am I really being called out for not being in enough drama? Really? Really? Is that like a hit? Like, you're not in enough drama? Really? Really, dude?
And then xQc replies. He gets involved. Because xQc at this point, he kind of feels like, I don't know, he's just kind of like the rich retired guy at this point.
Guys, if I'm the rich retired guy, he's the rich retired guy. Chat, he's the rich retarded guy. That's what I'm thinking.
Weighs in on every drama. He's involved in very little drama. All right. He's just kind of fucking weighing in, eating food. Like, yeah, they're both fucking cringe, dude.
29
and then
months, still
goes
no
back to
kiss
doing, I don't know what he does all day. Going live on Twitch and then on X
3.
or Kick, whatever.
Guys, what is this in relation to? Guys, what is this in relation to?
Starting to fall off. X time to stir the pot a little, grandpa.
Oh, it's a Tommy in a drama? Yeah, I don't blame him, chat. I don't blame him. Because Ludwig, chat, guys, Ludwig, he would change his views on the taste of water if there was enough clout to reach for, okay? Hey, listen, no disrespect, okay? If there's enough clouts in a certain interest group or whatever, and they say, guys, we don't drink any more water. He's gonna come out with a new video and say, guys, water.
It is only 30.
Guys, after further review, I'm thinking water. It's just not for me. It's not for me. I never really liked it. In the past, I've seen drinking it, but it was a sponsor. It was lag, desync. It wasn't me. It was my friends. Actually, it was all that. And then he would throw all of a sudden under the bus. Okay, guys, with disrespect, okay. Ludwig is mad at that I'm not in the drama. Okay? Because he's so used to throwing me under the bus at every fucking chance he gets to get a little look of clout off my fucking back. Okay, classic Ludwig, classic. He doesn't have any more easy targets to jump to. Now he's really happy. Now he's got Dream, right? But he's just waiting for me to get the more drama. Let's be honest.
I don't know. He's just kind of like the rich retired guy at this point.
Chat, link the context of this. I want to see it. Got a bee's way. Anyway. Guys, when Ludwig throws Hassan under the bus accidentally, he has to delete the video, and whoosh, Lud, you said something that is not in line with our perfect cover. Listen, you said one word out of 6,000 that's not in the perfect view for us, man. Changed, fucking removed, edited, reposted. Like, holy shit. Come on, brother. Lock in. What else? Also, guys, one more thing here. Guys, I will not accept people that say, oh, he does this, he does that. Like, I don't do other things. Okay, brother, I'm like 10 hours a day plus. Okay, I have time to do the drama, to do the game, to do react. When you go live all day, you have time to do everything. I don't give a shit. You have time for everything. So, at the end of the day, this falls on deaf ears because if the man goes live, what, 3 hours a day? 4 hours a day? Well, I have time to do all the other stuff. Also, I don't get into drama deliberately because people to throw under the bus, I got them lined up, okay? I have a whole book of people to throw under the bus. I have a fucking stack of mother suckers that did me wrong. I just don't call them out. I don't give a fuck. I don't call them out. That's it. It's just what I do. Anyway.
Please.
Come on.
I'll be serious.
No one respects us.
I'll host you later. Wait, not you. Anyone else? Nick, please.
I cannot be on that team.
We're gonna win. Are you serious? As long as we believe in each other, we're gonna come out on top. This is like an intramural.
Now that we have the teams, everyone needs to go sit back down.
Soda, when we're doing tug of war, put the glass down. Yeah. You guys are all the black sheep families.
Yo, the what?
Yeah. You guys are all the black sheep families.
You guys have
Oh, you're a liability then.
51 months aware.
But I go on my subreddit and I see this post, right? This tweet's killing me. You got to be a crazy level of dog shit if Ludwig doesn't fuck with you. And I was like, what is this about? Who do I not fuck with? I fuck with most people. Find out. It's about this man named Dream. Okay? It's about this man named Dream. I do a bit of digging. I'm curious.
xQc.
I'm curious. I'm like, okay, what's going on with Dream?
Okay.
And
hot take, chat. Guys, Ludwig normally had the correct take. Ludwig does this. Ludwig cranks his like that, right? And he pre-fires all his shots. Okay. He sits off stream and look at what does public opinion agree with that? And he starts cranking. Cranks, analyzes, looks. Okay, this is the best take to have. Goes live, bang!
Ludwig.
Yeah, guys, I got it like that. I got it like that, guys. I just had the correct take because it's what I feel, guys. It's who I am. It is what I stand for, guys. I swear, guys. I swear. Come on, bro. When have we actually had a live Ludwig take on anything? Never. We have never seen a live Ludwig take on anything ever. It's never happened.
Unravel this web that I had wished I had never unraveled. Because it is the most embarrassing, unemployed, waste of time drama I have ever read in my life. I thought about making a mogul mail, and then I thought, this is just more people's time taken away from them that they'll never get back. Because damn, this shit's embarrassing. It's it, genuinely. And if you know about this, you agree with me. It's embarrassing.
The man did a league-a-thon and says embarrassing people spend their times doing this drama. Brother. Yeah, okay, chat, this is peak irony. I can't. I'm actually losing my mind. I can't.
Embarrassing. And then lo and behold, I'm involved. I'm like, how am I involved? What did Ludwig from video game? What did I do? Let me see if I can find the clip. Need to give context, okay? Context matters. This is from a 3-hour stream where Dream called himself Detective Dream. And he was being a detective exploring the minutiae of his own drama. So he was playing a character that was a unbiased detective trying to unearth the truths of his own drama. And I watched some of the stream, and he would occasionally say things, and then he would go, I shouldn't say that. I'm Detective Dream. I need to be unbiased. But then he would just say whatever the fuck he was thinking, because none of this was scripted. It was a 3-hour goddamn live stream. That's cringe. Well, look, get this. All of this drama started because of the word cringe. Okay? That's what started this whole fucking thing. Get a little drama. They're trying to get their clicks. They're trying to get their views. Because I haven't watched a podcast. In it says the person he hates the most is Mizkiff. That's like what, I don't watch. That's just what I see. I'm like, okay. So I see this. I'm like, okay.
Guys, this entire joke has been avoided, chat.
That's crazy, bruh.
If Tommy Innit just went live or made a video and it said, I'm British. No context, nothing. No Miz involved, nobody else. He said, guys, I have to come out and say, I know this I might get canceled for this. Some of you might never watch any of my videos. Guys, I'm British. Boom, done. All that is avoided. All avoided. Bro, the man needs to take accountability for being British. I think he has to. Hey, I'm not the one that's saying this. I'm just saying this is what the street is saying. The man needs to take accountability for that. Do we agree with that? People agree. See? Told you guys.
And then
How hard is
xQc
it?
replies. He gets involved. Because xQc at this point, he kind of feels like...
Nope. You know why I involved? he's mad I called him out for the Destiny thing, probably. Okay. Listen. Guys, I have been to TwitchCon like 10 times. Okay. I've been to all these events and all these things, okay, chat, BlizzCon, whatever. I know what it's like. People show up. Hi, how are you? Hi, yeah, cool. I'm just here. Okay, I'm looking. I'm talking. Everything's good. Yes, I'm your friend. Hello. Shake hand. Give hug. Gets drunk. I love you. Goodbye. Goes home. Then they go live. Then they go live. Guys, I met this one guy. I can't believe it. The way he was acting. Oh my god. He made everybody uncomfortable. Just, dude. It broke my heart to see it. Like, holy shit. Like, these people need to fucking stop doing this shit. It's fucking cringe. It's cringe. I call it out every year. Every time I see it, it's not even me being involved. It's me fucking give people a reminder that this shit is fucking cringe as bricks. Stop doing that.
I don't know. He's just kind of like the rich retired guy at this point. He kind of weighs in on every drama. He's involved in very little drama. All right. He's just kind of fucking weighing in, eating food. Like, yeah, they're both fucking cringe, dude. And then goes back to doing, I don't know what he does all day. Going live on Twitch and then on X
3
or Kick, whatever. So X calls them both cringe. And I'm like, hey, join the club. People who've been called cringe by XQC.
Bro.
Start a damn group. And in response to that, okay, let's recap. At this point, what has happened? Tommy Innit said Mizkif is annoying. XQC.
Okay, like retired NBA players training current players. Okay, hold on. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Hey. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say, brother, we are not even in the same league. Like what? Like what are you even saying?
C said both are cringe. Okay. Dream comes into the picture. Not yet talked about. Inserts himself. With one of the craziest Twitter posts I've seen in a while. They made me laugh. I chuckled. Not because of the content of the post, but because
he's finding ways to get clout. Brother, it's comical how the guy, bro, I never did collabs in my entire career. I stayed in my lane doing my own shit forever. Brother, it's insane that people say that I'm doing things for clout when I've been in my own lane like my entire career. And these guys come along, bro, they would sell their grandmas for clout. Like, what are you on
because of who
about?
the fuck posted it.
Oh, not me. Okay, sorry.
I don't think I have the pass yet. My girlfriend's autistic, but I don't think I can reclaim this shit. Growing up, becoming a R-word Tommy Innit fan. Dream stands. Not yet. Give me time. Who knows? We live long lives. So anyway, Dream tweets this out. Which is just, it's just insane. The tweet itself, like, not that shocking. If you're on Twitter for more than 5 minutes, that pops up, right?
Well, I think he's kind of like pandering by comparing autistic to retard, like it's some form of equivalency or like it's related in the usage of the word. It's just not, but all good.
And it's not even that shocking of a tweet to make, you know? If Tommy Innit got into some drama with Nick Merckx or Aiden Ross,
if somebody's acting like a fucking autist, I'll say fucking autist. Okay, it's like a way of saying the R word, but more precise, right? But it's not the same thing. If you say, hey man, this guy's an R word, it's not something as saying this guy's autist. Like it's not even the same. Like what?
Us or Forsen, I would expect that. The shocker is that you look who tweeted out, it was Dream. And my first thought when I saw this is, that's not going to go over well with Dream's fans. And it turns out that didn't go over well with Dream's fans. Not much of a surprise here. Not much of a surprise. And his response initially was, I'm reclaiming it because I'm on the spectrum.
What?
That's just not what that is.
What?
That's just not how that works. Anyway, fast forward.
Was that a joke?
Tommy and it go back and forth. They're slinging shit. Apparently, they have years-old drama. What's wrong with my mic? Going, damn, that's crazy, and then moving on with my day. Until my name is mentioned.
I DM'd Ludwig after
guy.
the truth video went up, and I asked him like, "Hey, are you making? I think you should make a video about this. You know, like you made a video, or I don't know from before, but I guess I don't think he did actually. But I was like, I think it'd be really beneficial. I want to clear my name.
Rookie mistake. Rookie
No way.
mistake. Hey. Oh no. He doesn't know what Mogul Mel for. Bro.
Cyberpunk playthrough soon, I believe.
Mogul Mel is like, it's mogul pandering. Chat,
52
chat.
months ain't no way.
It's mogul pandering is what it is.
Don't wait.
Hey, no disrespect, but it's just what it is. So making a video about something and doing some investigative work, looking into the truth of things, whatever. No. We don't do that here.
Hello.
British.
This video is a message to Dream. If you've been off the internet the past couple days and haven't kept up, basically, if you're one of my subscribers, Dream has called you a slur. So deal with that how you want. Okay, now look.
Oh my god.
I have Dream blocked on everything, and I intend to keep it that way. So Dream, hello mate. Let's just dive right in, shall we? Let's talk about you calling all my fans the arslur.
Oh my god.
You can't throw around the arslur, mate. You just can't. My mum worked with adults with disabilities, and since I was 12, I volunteered.
Okay, then his mother works with people with disabilities. Okay. His mom works with people with disabilities, and he is a retard.
We in the jungle, baby.
What? There is absolutely no equivalency of any kind. That's just what it is. I don't.
Did with her.
What am I missing here?
Real fucking amazing people who I think of like family, who actually get called this slur. And you do not just throw it around. It's impossibly immature and reckless and sets such a shitty precedent to everyone. Shame on you, man. In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts. However, with your group, I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down. I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
What?
Retard.
What?
I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down. I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you...
Fucking Tommy Innitards are bangers, and mash him slagged off bloody hell.
Okay, guys, this is the hill that I choose to die on these days. Okay, chat. Guys, if somebody does something wrong,
nobody cares.
If somebody says something wrong and it's a girl, well, it's a dumbass. If a guy says something wrong, it's a dumbass, and it's not because it's a girl that it's sexist. Okay, that will never be true. That's never gonna happen. We're never gonna parade this argument. It's fucking stupid. Okay, it's just dumb.
Thank God the retard stopped talking.
The person girl, in my opinion, after looking at all the data, said some dumb shit. It's dumb shit. Dumb. It's not sexist calling it out, and him downplaying the valid criticism that this person received to sexism is weird, and then doubling down saying that other people are weird behind the scenes. When have we seen any evidence of that? Like what? What somebody said it? Say the same thing about this guy. That this guy hates certain groups or minorities in behind the scenes. Any data to prove that?
You and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys. Now, mate, talk about me and you. You've basically spent the past day calling me a dickhead.
Hold on. Now, I'm crazy for bringing that up. So basically what you're saying is that if this guy says, oh, there's sex behind the scenes, it's valid automatically. But if I say, oh, Tommy Innit hates a certain minority behind the scenes, now I'm the one making shit up. Okay. Apply the same standards. Apply the same standards to both statements. Nope. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Ked, and look, pal, I have made mistakes, and I'm gonna make loads more. But the difference is, I give a shit. I'm trying. I'm putting in effort, and I really care. And I take responsibility when I've fucked up. Dream. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years. You didn't treat me like an equal, and you made me feel small. The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me. Streaming every single night on the
Oh no.
server and caring about everything as much as I did. And you made me feel small about that. And I was a kid. Shame on you, man. And you knew what you were doing, because I've watched you do it to other people too. And if you didn't, and that was just an accident...
Chat, guys, this is the equivalent, chat. Imagine, chat, if Master Fiend came up with a video and said, the Among Us lobby would have been nothing without me. I streamed those servers. I streamed those games every day. Every day. I did that for you. And you held it above my head. Like, brother, like, what the fuck? Then don't do it, then log out. Like, what? Just get the fuck out then.
Then fucking hell, man. You called me a promoter of all my other projects I do in your Reddit post too? Yeah, man, are you stupid? Of course I promote all this stuff. But the difference between me and you is I actually give a shit. I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm going to talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing. Or comedy. I mean, mate, I've ditched the internet for a year to do the rounds in tiny pubs, to do the stand-up comedy circuit the legitimate way, because of people like you. People who have ruined this space. And that takes balls. Courage. I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, all right? I'm doing the best with what I have. I'm nearly...
Okay, for those that can't understand, like, translation, okay, they can't read the lines. Bro sees opportunity for clout and to collaborate. Goes all out, right? And min-maxes the promotion from what he gets onto those avenues. And then plays the victim card, as in I'm allowed to because I put a lot of effort, and I'm the victim here because I do it the right way, and I put my bootstraps on. Fucking none of this has any validity. Sorry, this has nothing to do with Dream. This has nothing to do with Dream. If this was about anybody else to any other thing, I would say the exact same take. That this is some fucking high road. Like, I'm allowed to promote because I put time and effort. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. If you didn't need, if you didn't want, if you didn't want to grow from this SMP bullshit server, then don't fucking log into it. If you're so above that, you would went somewhere else. Unless you were getting a fucking out of it, and you've been maxed the fuck out of it, and you're just small because you're being called out about it. What about it? Anything else?
the age you were when you met me, and if I acted the way you did to a 16-year-old who looks up to you, I'd be so ashamed of myself, man.
This is why I banned underage from playing in our Among Us servers. This is why I banned at the time OneTap and everybody said that this is why I avoided all this. I was ahead of the curve. I'm a visionary. Okay, say what you want. It's fucking weird. Dude, I was underage, dude. I was 16. Dude, I don't fucking give a shit, pussy. I don't care. Hey, when we make adult lobbies, we make lobbies and endeavors that's just only adults. Is what it is. Like, why do we have to? Oh, dude, I'm gonna treat this person differently, guys. This is bullshit.
Now, finally, Dream, mate. You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce, the worst time of her life.
Oh no.
You tried to harm the relationship between me and my mum. And if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that, mate. You are like a proper movie villain. I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself. I have watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are
I wonder how many times that we're gonna say this until we get we get a, how do you call this? And I've to make a study about this. Guy is small on the internet, wants to get clout, gets part of something, sucks all the juice out of that until it's dry, and then throws him under the bus. Classic. Classic. Let me guess. Dream. Fucking dream. Dream. Like the guy is sucking on the pipe for years. Okay, by that I mean like, okay. I didn't mean like that, sorry.
Capable of taking any criticism. You refuse to change anything about yourself. You reframe everything so that you are the victim. 4 years have gone by, and the rest of us have grown, reflected, really tried to better ourselves and learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together. And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down. It's not just me that feels like this about you either. Most YouTubers do. I'm just very loud about it.
Did he use
I really hope you're not a genuine bad person with a bad heart. But mate, you need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy. Spend some time around your loved ones. Go on a walk. Look after yourself.
Oh, yikes.
You being an arsehole right now.
Bro, if somebody said that at me, bro, I'd snap it. Bro, guys, I hate the high road Andes. Guys, I'm above all moral reproach in this scripted video. Guys, you need help. You need therapy. You need this. You need to be better like I am all the way over here, and you are over there. You need to better yourself from there to my standard. You understand what I'm saying right now? You understand what? Fuck off.
Doesn't mean you will be one forever. But fucking hell, man. With great...
This is your... Guys, this is a good case study. For this is your brain on cloud. This is what happens.
Called him ableist, sexist, and ageist all in one video.
True. Dude, like, this is just your brain on cloud. This is what happens when you're addicted to cloud. You're a public opinion. Like, so what you're telling me is that for years, in all those videos, not one time he was uncomfortable or weirded out or Jim had weird behaviors. But it's at the end when there's no more clout to be gained, when there's no more videos to be made, he leaves. It's now that Jim is there's a problem there. I'm confused. So coincidentally, years of collabs, and there's not a single time was Dream weird or odd or had some form of moral or ethical substandards, and then you extract out of that, and years later, guys, this guy's a fucker. This guy's all of these things. I don't get it. What am I missing here?
Great power comes great responsibility, and you just don't ever seem to take responsibility for your actions. Figure your shit out, man, because how you behave right now is just not going to cut it. Right. Yeah, as I said, I am going on tour, doing my comedy to Australia.
Nope. Never ever compare this to me. Because when I call people out, right? You guys say I burn my bridges. When I call people out, of which I can gain, right? the people that I'm close with, that I could gain from, that I would have a lot to gain from, I call them out when it's the reasonable thing to do, and you guys say you're burning your bridges, you're being weird, you're whatever, right? So what I should do is just suck on the pipe for years, okay? In that regard, and then throw them on the bus afterwards, and that's just weird. That's just weird. I don't do that.
The USA and the UK. So if you want to see me in person making you laugh and giving you some relief from all of this bullshit, then go to tommyinit.com. I promise you, it's better than all this shit. I also do have a new, very funny book coming out, which seems more appropriate than ever right now. I spent months writing this, and it's not shit. So check that out. And me and Jack have an amazing new podcast, Shut Up, I'm Talking, which you can check out.
Thank you.
Right. Back to code.
Yeah, guys, did I farm? Guys, people on Twitter, did we farm some metrics?
Rapping has solved a lot of problems in my life, actually. My parents just got divorced after 30 years of being happily married. But I wrote this little tune to try and get them back together. Mum, I'm sorry Dad left. Dad, that's not cool. Stay together. Or I'll hang myself. Me and my girlfriend, we've been having a lot of problems in our sex life. But I solved it. Talk a lot less. Rapping has solved a lot of problems in my life, actually. My parents just got divorced.
That was good. That one hit. That one hit, chat. Holy. Anyway. Holy shit. Not bad.
I didn't even crack a smile listening to
I'm
this
thinking
shit.
about a slur now. Guys, don't try to guess which one it is. I'm thinking about a massive slur now. And I really want to say it, but I'm not going to say which slur.
Oh brother,
All
this
good, though.
guy stinks.
So there's this Bruce Banner glitch going on right now that looks,
30,
be
20,
warned,
10 retard.
horrifying.
I DM'd the play and I was, what the what the what? Is that a glitch? Was the knight in shining armor in your movie?
Dream just dropped a response.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie?
That is actually funny.
That
Yeah,
beans
that
on
can still
toast
live, so I'll
yellow
let you
teeth
go with the
Muppet
guys.
needs to get off the stage. He is horrible.
What the hell?
That's me. Anyway.
Fucking torture him! God, you're about as useful as a jelly teapot, you fucking
Hey
cunt.
chat, you are looking handsome today. Can I get a butt for
Tommy
my
and it-
21st birthday today?
Bernard the Butcher.
Posted a video yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word.
2 minutes ago. Guys. The R word chat is respect.
And I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Growing up, chat, or becoming a respectful Tommy Innit fan. Are you respectful?
Genuinely, I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it. Period. Now I want to talk about Tommy's video and why I was angry enough to post.
If not, then you are a...
something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. When I had false allegations made about me, it was one of the hardest times of my life, and you and your friends decided that after I went through the hell of debunking them, that you would continue to spread, joke about, and support these lies. Don't believe me that you've been doing this? Let's just hear your own best friend confirm that this has been happening.
I get why he might be mad about the lies. That group being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like. I think we shouldn't joke about people being pedophiles unless we actually know for sure. Because, dude, the Brighton lot, I want to stop throwing out random strays and calling people pedophiles just for cheap laughs.
As you guys know, I made a video debunking those allegations, and after my video, the accusers even came forward and admitted that they were not true. I thought
we've not been threatened with legal action in any way. We've not spoken to handful people. Bleeding former Sam was misled us, lying on purpose, and blew past feelings. We're unsure what the full truth is, but we're sure about some did lie to us. Oh, okay.
Thought that would be the end of it. But for some reason, you and your friend group thought that you would kick me while I was down.
I genuinely think the friend group needs to stop calling Dream a fucking pedophile for cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile when it's not the case.
In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts.
Like, yeah, I know you're upset because they call you pedos, but they've got big hearts.
And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
I don't even know what this is about. You don't provide any context or evidence to what you're saying. Tommy in it, your racist behavior behind the scenes is
Bro, wait, that's what, bro, hold on.
unacceptable. You are a racist behind the scenes, and it's unacceptable. Shame on you. You're mad that I criticized your friends in a 3-hour-long live stream with screenshots and receipts of their not-so-good behavior, so you just make stuff up about my friends? I mean, you didn't have a problem interviewing Sapnap in one of your videos recently.
Sapnap! Well, Sapnap, you see, today I'm no longer Tommy Innit, famed Minecraft YouTuber. I'm actually Professor Respect. Okay, well...
Ooh, wait a minute. Wait, I said respectful, eh? Professor, chat. Professor, hold on.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, and you tried to interview George, but he walked away because he didn't want to be in your video. So there's two options. Either 1, they're not bad people, or 2, you don't care enough to not profit off of them. Like, you'll be best friends with
Nah, that fit is hard, chat.
people, or 2, you don't care enough to
that fit is hard.
not profit off of them. Like, you'll be best friends with Logan Paul in private, but then the
This one, Logan, you have to meet in its full fate. That was incredible.
second it becomes beneficial for people to think that you don't like him, then all of a sudden you have a problem with all those shitty things that he's done.
He has booked another flight to Japan. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
I gave you YouTube advice because I thought that you were extremely talented, hardworking, and you had a big dream to be a YouTuber. And that's why with no expectations, we called for hours a day talking about YouTube, strategies, and ideas. And I never held this over your head. Most people hearing that I helped you at all are probably hearing this for the first time.
Dream's awesome. He should, probably for the past, 8 months, once a week.
Here comes all the stands are gonna say, but guys, he was 16. But guys, he was 16, so none of this counts. It doesn't count because, guys, at 16, it's all come on, bro.
Me and Dream will have a 2-hour call, and he just helps me.
Like, Tommy, there's no way that you actually believe this. Saying I was so terrible to you with no examples or anything. Like, if you don't think that my intention was to help you, then what was my intention? Why did I do all of that?
The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me.
That egotistical sentiment is exactly what you're accusing me of.
You'd been your friend who fell off. All three fell off. Brother.
True. Think that the Dream SMP would have not been what it was without any of the creators that were on it. Everyone, including you, made it what it was. And I said that on stream the other day.
I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, all right? I'm doing the best with what I have.
Tommy, you say that like it's a slight on me, when my entire merch brand was built by my family, in my hometown. Like, the reason there was ever a USB flash drive sold that had pictures of me on it was because it was my mom's idea, and Tommy knows that.
The package 2.
A dream hoodie, but with me on.
All the designers are local people working with my local family business. And this also let me make sure that all of my fans had a good merch experience.
That is really cool.
I didn't make the most money that way, but I'm happy that I did it. Tommy went with a merch company that actually had some really cool designs, with some very hardworking child laborers to make it possible. Unfortunately, that company also scammed a bunch of his viewers and multiple of his
Oh shit. Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on. So that's the box of dog shit I told you guys about. Chat, remember chat way back in the days I told you guys I had a box about this big? It was about 4 foot tall, okay? Massive box. And it weighed like a bazillion pounds, and it was all a bunch of fucking clothes from all the other other creators they were trying to sell me on or whatever. I ended up saying no to these guys, okay? No disrespect. I ended up declining because I thought their products smell like ink. When I had the box, I thought it smelled like vinegar. And it's something that happens in the process of you making clothes. So I decided to say no to these guys. But regardless, it was terrible. It was terrible. I hated all of it. And I know where I'm going with this. I forgot what I was going with this. Oh yeah, I ended up taking the whole box and I gave it to the poor. You know, and the guys, it was all merch from all these guys, all this group and a bunch of other streamer groups, whatever. I think I don't know who else. I think there was some Valkyrie in there, some or whatever. And I gave it to them. Guys, I took the whole guys, listen. Guys, it's something they used to say in French, chat. It's to the poor. It's they used to be this box of metal next to a grocery store, and we used to go give all our clothes that we couldn't wear anymore, like charity or whatever. Okay, like Goodwill, yeah. So I get this massive box. I dumped it in, okay, and chat started posting samples that weren't out yet in photos. Chat, you guys remember that? You guys remember I found this whatever merch, whatever at the Goodwill or whatever. Chat, you guys remember that? There's all the samples and all the other shit because people took it from the box and started selling them.
Creator friends got scammed and literally never got paid, and the company went bankrupt.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and I don't know if I should talk about it.
Some have been defrauded, others are associated, and most are plain embarrassed.
This is actually true and was investigated by CoffeeZilla. Unfortunately, after the false allegations that Tommy perpetuated, my family merch company did struggle. So if you'd like to support it, dream.shop.
But the difference between me and you, I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm gonna talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing.
Tommy essentially belittles what I do, saying that what he does with his podcast and book are somehow more valuable or important than the videos that I make, which I think is just a little sad. I'm happy making videos with my friends. That's what I've always done. And I'm a coder, and I code cool new Minecraft mods and make everything for my channels by myself. Like, I edit my own videos. I'm sure Tommy can knock out videos pretty quick because at one point he had a literal editor sweatshop where his editors made less than minimum wage, and we're also getting fans to edit the videos for free for them. But to each their own. Everyone has a different style of YouTube.
Hey, BZ. Guys, unfortunately, over to you guys on the internet, okay? You might have to put up with less than minimum wage or for free to make a lot of money. Guys, my editors were making less than minimum wage until now they make way more than top wage. Well, because dude, when you have nothing, right? I'm not offering anything. If they say I want to do this, sure you can do it, but I can't pay you. Like, how do people maybe will never understand this? If I string, okay, if I don't get a lot of views, and I can't pay anybody, I'm not hiring anybody. But somebody says, yeah, yo, I can do this, I want to do this, or why wouldn't I say yes? Yeah, I mean, you can do it if you want to, sure. And then they do it for free, and then get it. Now I can pay them, now I pay them, and now it makes a lot of money. It pays for itself, and now they make way more minimum wage. Like, what are we like? I don't get it.
YouTube. I don't get the high and mighty. Like, it's not just in this video. Like, recently Tommy's been emboldened that he is the savior of YouTube.
Chat,
or
I
something.
found it. Chat, I found some of the merch. Chat, look at this. Chat. Chat. Holy shit. That's funny.
So I was walking down the street and I thought to myself, oh man, this internet ain't so well.
But then Tommy says something I don't even know what. Just listen to this.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce. The worst time of her life. You are like a proper movie villain.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna reveal to you this harassment. The proper movie villain harassing of Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind the harassment. Here it comes. This one message is the only contact that I have ever had with Tommy's mom.
You harassed my mum.
I don't agree with a lot of people replying to you. I don't want you to be attacked. A person replying to me knew that happened and knew what happened with your family as well. As you critic me strongly for my tweets, it caused doxing and harassment, saying, you know, it's doxing you, why do it? You know. Maybe they was an ableist portrayal. Okay.
This one message is the only contact that I have ever had with Tommy's mom.
You harassed my mum. Proper movie villain.
This message starts with, just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you, and I don't want you to be attacked at all.
You harassed my mum.
And the context to this is that Tommy's mom was arguing with Dream fans on Twitter about Tommy making fun of my stutter in a video. Some of my fans were upset, and she was replying to them. I sent her this singular message on Twitter, letting her know that I didn't agree with my fans that Tommy's portrayal of my stutter was ableist, but also letting her know that I didn't like the rest of the video because it was causing additional harassment for me that I was already getting because this was at the peak of the allegations. And Tommy, of course, didn't show any evidence for any of this stuff because it makes it look ridiculous if he did. Like, he literally says that I'm a cartoon villain for this DM.
You are like a proper movie villain.
Like, this is the Dream SMP Chapter 2, and I've escaped the prison. Like, the way he words that, you would think I spammed his mom's phone for weeks with slurs and threats. And
dude, is that a stutter? Oh, you ableist! I can't, dude, I'm making fun of my disabled brain. Like, what, bro, what the fuck is this? Bro, this is like, this is so dystopian. Bro, I think we have to pause and just breathe in and go back to the real world before going back into this fantasy world that these people
Tommy
live in.
keeps bringing up the fact that he was 16 and 17. I mean, I was 20 and 21. I didn't treat you like a kid. I treated you like you were my friend and a colleague.
Shut up.
We had occasional disagreements, but that's because I did treat you like an equal. But you'd think, based on what you're saying, that you were 12 and that I was some evil overlord, not a content creator helping you out with advice.
Everything else about my channel, you can thank Dream for. Oh, Dream's such a good guy, man. I feel bad because in 2020 I gave him so much.
Dream is a good guy when he's making videos, millions of views, and when you're making videos off his back and making millions of views. But as soon as the fucking cash cow is gone, Dream is a fuckhead. Fuck everybody. Classic, suck it dry and then leave it to another bus. Classic. This is it. Chat, well, we're gonna see this like a bazillion times on the internet until people start calling it out.
Shit, always. It was like my, you know, in the friend group, the guy that you make fun of a bit too much. That was Dream. And I was just always taking the piss.
I mean, the truth is, you don't care enough that I used that word to make this video. Especially because you know my own personal struggles. You realize that it's something that you can use against me to promote your channel and all of the things that you've literally promoted for almost a minute at the end of your video. And I mean, you talk about how terrible of a person I am while leaving up videos with my sister and mom, and of course dozens with me, while lying and exaggerating about me, harassing your mom, and bringing up her divorce that I didn't even know about and have nothing to do with. So Tommy, I'm not going to suggest that you go to therapy like you did to me.
You need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy.
Because you feel strongly enough to make an entire dedicated video on your channel hating on me, you can go ahead and take down every video of yours that I'm in, and I'll take down every video of mine that you're in. Because if you have a backbone, you wouldn't want to show support to such a no-good person. And Tommy, you mentioned being proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of everything that you've accomplished. But You don't need to put other people down to lift
Minecraft
yourself up.
drama is
You are
actually
talented
real.
enough on your own. Happy New Year.
Well, actually, correction. About the talent thing. Listen. I don't perceive the talent in this humor department currently, but I encourage him to continue because I think sometimes people start off bad, but they got something. I just currently don't see it. I don't have the vision for it, but hey, I respect it, chat. Guys, it does take a lot of balls, chat, to do comedy. It's hardcore. Comedy is hardcore. So I commend him for trying it, whatever, right? But it's shit.
Yo.
I think that's fair commentary. Now, what's gonna happen is that people are going to go to Twitter and they're gonna post how Dream is being weird, leaking DMs, and they're gonna muddy the waters with some bullshit like he shouldn't have done this in the video, whatever, and they could completely ignore everything. And Tommy and is gonna completely ignore everything, and nobody's gonna do anything, and they're gonna enjoy the status quo of gaining clout off of misinformation and move on with their lives because it's the easiest thing to do, and fucking just ride out the fucking clout wave. Classic. We've seen it a million times. It's gonna be the same script. Nothing's gonna change. All good. For video.
How's this even a question? Uh-oh. Here we go. This is prime Asmongold content. Here we go.
Fit women are more attractive than fat women.
Absolutely.
Will the agreeers please step forward?
I would definitely agree. Fit women are more attractive than like plus size women, only because me having this body, it shows that I can commit to something, and it shows that I'm hard.
Well, that's just incorrect. What? Okay, brain.
58 months. Love you.
Brain.
Can I get a
brain
welcome
dead?
to the angle?
Guys.
Hello, chat xQcl.
Guys. Okay, chat.
That's crazy.
Okay, chat. What do I commit to? Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. I'm skinny. I'm tall and lanky. Chat. What do I commit to? Yep. Nothing. Nothing. But if most people saw me in a nice outfit, they say, "Yeah, this guy's gonna fit," because I have a little bit of abs. I have a little bit of.
Built like a stick toe.
Hardworking, so I feel like men looking at my body can see, oh, okay, she's dedicated.
That's not the reason. Why are we overcomplicating this?
I would definitely go for like a
social beauty standards. People like a certain thing. People don't like another thing. If you look like a burger and you have a bunch of like burger like symptoms, whatever, such as like the physical ones, it's not as appealing. It's not as generally attractive. People don't like it. It's just what it is. I don't know what else. Yeah, burger.
More muscular guy.
Can we bring in the disagreeers?
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get flamed alive right now.
I'm bisexual. Personality-wise, the skinniest one.
Jeez, man, bro, they brought the whole Torta gang in this bitch.
Have had a personality that I cannot work with.
She tried to be diplomatic. Look, there are some guys that like fat girls. I think that most guys, you don't need to be a 85-pound cat girl in order to have guys that like you. I think having a pulse is preferable. And I would make a joke about that, but I think I'll skip it. I don't think that guys really care a whole lot as long as the girl isn't really, really overweight. But I wonder which one more people would like.
If you see me, you consider me obese?
I wouldn't say that you're obese, but it's like medically,
so,
you know.
So like for example.
So you're medically obese though? Yes.
Tommy posted.
No, he did not. Watch the whole video.
25 months aware.
I don't see it. I want to watch it. Oh, it's an old video. I don't think even it exists. Anyway. Chat, like it?
44 months. Can I get a welcome to the jungle but in Spanish?
C'è solo anti di Disney. What else we got? Let's check it out.
On everyone's soul, you're ripped out the wazoo.
Real shit.
No, Ampy's right here. Like, those two people did not need to die. Pirate absolutely could have saved them if he played his class to a basic level, which he knew he claims to know how to do. I've seen clips and I've heard it. He claims he knows how to do. Clearly could not in the panic. And then refused to accept any responsibility on that. That's it. That's all this is.
Real. Real and true. Oh my god, this guy wrote a book about this?
Jet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's
All right. Each
inviting?
person made mistakes, including myself.
Reassess. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Bro, if I was Soda, I would kick this guy from the guild. Guys, if Soda had a backbone and didn't care about viewership like he used to, just ban the guy from the guild and don't allow him to play anymore. You wanna know why?
45 months.
In a crucial moment where people have to focus on gameplay and communicate and cooperate, the guy starts arguing and the guy starts to fucking create a weird like mauled dialogue. I never want to hear that shit fucking ever. If I was there, I would fucking slam the whole stack. What a joke. What a fucking joke. Anyway. Guys, the most dangerous word, okay, in the middle of like a panic thing is why. I'm not kidding. Because I learned this chat through League and other games. If you say the word why, you're wrong automatically. Because it causes a weird dialogue, a weird argument, and you're losing valuable time. Anything else? What is this?
41 months subbed. Watched you for over half a decade. Love everything you do, dude. Less than 3 xQcl.
This is the video, right?
If you see me, you consider me a beast?
Chat, I won't watch it later, chat. Okay, what else we got? Hold on. Curves is watching now. I want to watch it now too, man. Fudge, man. Yo, chat. I got pizza coming. Maybe I'll watch it with pizza. Oh, I really don't like grapes. Is that Play-Doh? Oh!
Please watch it now, Mr. Cow. I have to go to sleep soon for work. Feels bad, man. 34 months on this account. Lord help me. Also,
that's
Tommy
kinda
Out is a
cool.
tart.
you to be a professional pretender. The
Chat, I'll skip that one. Watch the
WWE
Torta
and
video.
organizations are essentially an action-packed reality TV show.
I want to run my hands through
On a
your
normal
hair so
evening
bad
in
right
2009, a man gets home from work and boots up his computer. His name is Marcus Persson, but he often goes by his screen name, Notch.
I don't mind this. Let me try it.
Persson spends his
Can you show
evenings
your feet
developing
on the
passion
screen,
projects, fun coding exercises that sometimes end up as completed video games, but more typically become abandoned after a short time. But what he doesn't know is that the file he starts today will change the gaming industry forever and will make him one of the wealthiest Swedes in the world. This is the making of Minecraft. In the very beginning, the game that Persson was creating wasn't called Minecraft. It was called Ruby Dung, based on the two main elements of the game, the Ruby Lands and the dungeons.
It's going to be a fantasy group manager. You don't actually do any quests yourself, but rather assemble, equip and level up heroes, and send them on quests you gotten from the local town.
Persson created a texture atlas, which is essentially one large image file that contains lots of smaller textures. Initially, this atlas only contained two textures, grass and cobblestone. Using these elements, he created a digital landscape filled with trees. Next up, Persson wanted to implement a first-person view of the heroes going on their quests. But quickly he realized that it was becoming too pixelated and blurry. Frustrated that he couldn't get all of the features just quite right, Persson scrapped the idea, not realizing that he had just created the first prototype for what would later become Minecraft. One major limitation was that he could only work on his games during the limited free time after his day job. He worked as a programmer at Midas Player, the Swedish game developers that would later go on to create Candy Crush. However, his bosses at Midas Player were unsupportive of Persson's hobby. And once they discovered that he was making his own games in his free time, they felt that there was a competing interest, and they barred him from continuing making his own games. But Persson couldn't be stopped.
Chat, think about all the studios in the world, right? All the gaming studios, whatever. Think about two titans in the same studio. That's rare. That's rare. Chat. Actual two industry leaders of their own genres of games at the same place.
Rather than comply, he decided to quit his job in order to continue working on his own passion projects. And he found a new job with the software company J-Album, where he befriended the CEO, Carl Mane. J-Album was not a...
If you guys give me this, dude, this game was made from the creators of Halo and it's gonna kick ass, dude. Like, I'm gonna snap. We're not gonna do this today.
Game studio, but a company that made digital photo album software. And Carl Mane not only didn't mind what Persson did in his free time, but instead, he actively encouraged him to continue designing games. At this point, Ruby Dung still sat on the shelf. A scrap project with little more development. That is until April 2009, when Persson came across a new game that would change everything for him. The game was called Infiniminer. Infiniminer is a multiplayer game where players team up against other players to dig blocks in search of minerals. As blocks are dug up, they can then be used to create structures to impede other are dug up, they can then be used to create structures to impede other teams.
Chat, guys, am I crazy thinking that there's a lot of similarities between Motherlode and Miniminer?
Though the objective of the game was to mine up more minerals than your opponents, players quickly abandoned that goal and instead realized it was much more fun to just build things. But despite the game's enormous potential, its development was plagued with difficulties. Zachary Barth, the original creator of Infiniminer, had intended to create a large network of players, But with the game's code constantly being modified and rewritten, the game soon fragmented its user base as the different versions of the game weren't compatible with each other. Frustrated, Barv decided to abandon the project as a whole, and the game's code became open source. The first time Person tried Infiniminer, he immediately had an epiphany that this was the game he wanted to do, and he had lots of ideas of how he could make it better. He sat back down with the previously abandoned Rubydong and got to work tweaking it into the new vision he had in his head. Reusing his existing textures, Person took a full weekend to rework some of the coding and art style. He called his creation Cave Game, and with just a little more work, it moved from just a test to a working prototype. Now, all he needed were players, and he had a plan for where he could get some early testers.
Chat, I'm just gonna confuse chat. So much code, so much work for all this how it's generating structures, but the guy wouldn't just do 3 blocks, 4 blocks. Why was he so adamant about 2 fucking blocks?
Just a few weeks prior, Person joined an online indie game forum called TIG Source. Here, developers can receive feedback from other developers on games they are creating. Person began discussing with others in the community, who quickly suggested a new name for the project: Minecraft, Order of the Stone, named for the 2 actions you could do in the game, mining and crafting, though Person would later drop the subtitle from the name. He then decided that this forum would be the best place to start getting early players and have some immediate feedback for how he could continue developing the game. And so, on May 17, 2009, he shared the first link that would allow others in the forum to begin playtesting the game.
I was there!
Minecraft. It's an alpha version, so there might be some crashes.
Just 12 minutes after he posted the link, the first person provides feedback.
Oh hell, that's pretty cool. I just dig around in the ground a bit and suddenly I'm in this underground cave. Great sense of exploration already.
Just 3 minutes later, the next reply.
The animations are fantastic. It's generally really derivative at the moment of Infiniminer.
Quickly, more and more people are downloading, providing feedback, and above all, praise. And though the forum was made for feedback, players couldn't resist posting the things they have made. And since people were showing off screenshots of their creations, more and more people were encouraged to jump in and give it a try themselves. The community also had plenty of feedback for features that could make Minecraft even better, and Person was on it, updating his blog nearly every day with the progress he was making on adding many of the ideas presented.
Hey, that's not much though.
I plan on having several game modes: creative, survival, team survival, a fortress.
Though players were consistently finding the gameplay addicting, in this early stage there was no way to save what they had built. There was also no way to play with friends or to play on maps that others had created. Person would often sit down with the intention to add these commonly requested elements to Minecraft, but he would repeatedly get distracted due to the challenges of implementing multiplayer and instead would focus on more fun features.
Okay, multiplayer was boring, but here's water. Should Minecraft have blood? No, blood is overused.
Next up was adding multiplayer, which would take quite some time, but Person was determined to get it up and running, though not without some more side projects along the way, and more challenges to overcome.
Chat.
So I didn't do
Chat, see how crazy that is, chat? Because if you start a game with a good philosophy, nobody blinks an eye yet. If you add blood and you remove blood, everybody gets mad, and it's going to be hard to continue making your game. Think about all the games that have that problem, where they revert on some shit. If you just have a good solid head on your shoulders from the get-go, it's easy to have a good product, because it's sound.
code, but I had fun. Multiplayer will be in the form of a downloadable server, which will broadcast its IP to the main server when it starts up. I feel stupid. Server admins could host any data they want on their servers. This means anything, including bad things.
Hey.
Multiplayer's starting to go good. I've got player connect, disconnect going, and map streaming on login.
With the release of multiplayer, nearly a month had passed of constant updates, fine-tuning, and debugging since Minecraft was first introduced to the TIG source community.
He kinda like
and
me
Person
though.
realized that his passion project could be much more than just a game he was making as a hobby. If it was going to continue to grow like this, it was time to put a price tag on it and go commercial. Though today it may seem completely normal that an indie developer sells their game rather than releasing it for free, this wasn't actually the case in the late 2000s.
Oh no, forget it.
The expected practice, rather, was to release a game as freeware and to make money through the use of ads. Person, however...
Chat, this was tough, chat, because people that played those games, Miniclip, Newgrounds, yeah, chat, people were allergic to buying anything. People played demo versions to the crisp until they played it 10,000 times. Chat, people would play something for fucking 100 hours into the demo and then never actually buy the $2 version that releases like 1,000 hours of content. Chat, we would not buy this shit, I tell you.
Of ads. Person, however, came up with a different plan. Having seen how valuable the direct feedback from the forum has been, he designed his pricing to reward early adopters. And despite the warning that people wouldn't pay for such a game, sales started coming in almost immediately. Person even started seeing such a high influx in his income that his PayPal account was frozen due to suspected fraud.
Classic. At the time, this happened all the time.
It was also enough that he was able to change his status from full-time to part-time at JAlbum, allowing him to spend even more time on developing Minecraft. Month after month, Person followed the same process, listening to feedback from those who were playing, implementing more features that were commonly requested, and fixing any bugs that were reported. He also, during this time, met another person on the TIG source forum that could help him with the game's sound design. Daniel Rosenfeld is a musician and sound engineer.
Cinema, chat. That's actually insane.
And he began to collaborate with Person to provide sound effects for Minecraft, as well as produce the iconic soundtrack that is still used to this day. By 2010, sales of Minecraft had grown to the point where Person was able to quit his part-time job with JAlbum altogether, and it was clear that as Minecraft continued to expand, Person would need an actual business structure to handle the explosive growth. But since he was uninterested in actually running a business, he decided to call in some help. First was a friend and colleague from Person's old days at Midas Player, Jacob Porser. Second was yet another colleague, but this time from JAlbum, the former CEO, Carl Manet. Together, the three would establish the company that would
What's up with this guy, chat?
officially back Minecraft, Mojang. Person was no longer working from home, but had built a small team. The game was still not officially finished, but it already became immensely popular amongst players.
Mojang?
And by August of 2010, Minecraft had grown enough to catch the attention of other, much larger game developing companies, such as Valve. Person was invited for a meeting to the headquarters of the gaming giant in Bellevue, Washington, and he accepted the meeting halfway across the world. And while there, Person thought he could also meet some Minecraft fans.
I have all day on August 31st, free in Bellevue, if you guys could organize something on the forums. And I figured we could call it Minecraft Con 2010, even if it's just 3 people sitting around in uncomfortable silence for 20 minutes.
During the meeting with Valve, the company offered Person a position. However, he decided to turn the offer down, as his focus was solely on Minecraft. After these negotiations, however, Person joined a small gathering of people that had come around because of his blog post. A little more than 50 people turned up to hang out in a park. A meetup that would go down as the very first Minecraft Con. And this spontaneous event would give the Mojang team an idea. By the end of 2010, Minecraft had reached over 700,000 sales. And yet, by this point, Minecraft was still technically not a finished game.
Chat.
It was still in its beta phase. But
something I was saying a lot, chat, is that I feel like there's not a lot of catering and to any or pandering to the audience at this point. It's still very pretty a pure mindset with the core vision, right? And I think that's what in my opinion where Minecraft fails these days.
Mojang's development team was close to finishing the actual release.
Listen to children.
With so much hype
and
already built around the game, Mojang knew they needed some fanfare to go along with the game's launch. And in November 2011, they decided to host an official Minecon. This time, instead of an impromptu gathering of 50 people, it would be a sold-out organized event with 4,500 attendees. And in quintessential early 2010s fashion, this Minecraft convention had a party DJ'd by deadmau5.
That's hard.
Would be leading up to the grand finale of Minecon 2011, the official release of the game. As the Mojang team gathered on stage, Person would stand by a large blocky lever, and with one pull, Minecraft was officially launched as a finished project. Even though the game was now finished, the team would continue working on it, releasing updates and adding new features, even until today. But for Person himself, it was the end of a chapter. After 2 years of continuous work on Minecraft, he was ready to move on to other projects in order to get back to what he loved doing most: coding.
Fair enough.
And so, just 2 weeks after Minecraft's official release, Person decided to step down from his position as lead developer of Minecraft. With Jens Bergensten now at its helm, Minecraft continued to flourish. But Person didn't get the rest he was hoping for. Still perceived as the maker of Minecraft, players continued to send any issues they encountered to him, and he was flooded by complaints. For a long time, he would attempt to ignore the negative feedback that he could do nothing about, until it finally came to a head in 2014. As the popularity of Minecraft continued exploding, an inevitable feature from players began to emerge: pay to win. Mojang has always allowed public servers to be created so that players around the world can play the same map together. However, this opened the door for some to take advantage and create servers where players have to spend money to gain an advantage. These pay-to-win services violated the end-user license agreement of Minecraft, which is why, in a controversial move, Mojang began to crack down on these servers and gave them a deadline to either adapt or to shut down. Following this statement by Mojang, there was immense negative feedback. And though Person was no longer working on Minecraft, he still received the bulk of the criticism. In frustration, he sent out a tweet on June 17, 2014 that would change the direction of Mojang forever.
Anyone want to buy my share of Mojang so I can move on with my life? Getting hate for trying to do the right thing is not my gig.
The very next day, Mane began fielding calls from companies that wanted to know if Person was serious, including studio giants EA, Activision, and Microsoft. And after giving it a thought, Person realized he actually was serious about selling Mojang so that he could finally distance himself completely.
Chat, he generally did not want to be part of it anymore, and he wanted to extract, and he's shown that. I think he's entirely fair to sell it.
After several rounds of negotiations, a deal was struck.
It's not Mojang has confirmed it's because there's no compromise. He doesn't compromise himself at all in here. He wants out. It's a genuine thought and feeling.
Being sold to Microsoft for $2.5 billion.
The deal with Microsoft meant that the Mojang founders, Persson, Mane, and Porser, would step away completely, whereas all of their employees would be barred from layoffs. The Microsoft deal was worth a staggering $2.5 billion, and as the major shareholder of Mojang, Persson had become a billionaire overnight. This is the part of the script that should have been the easiest to write. After all, it's a classic happy ending. Persson had achieved the unthinkable. He turned his passion project started at home into an empire, becoming wealthier than he ever imagined. In the following years, Persson would continue developing games, and he would do what billionaires do, moving to Los Angeles and buying the most expensive mansion ever built in Beverly Hills, hosting extravagant parties. Meanwhile, Minecraft continues to thrive. With over 300 million sales, it is to this day the most sold video game ever made. But yet, this is the part of the script for this video that was by far the hardest to write. In 2017, a series of racist and homophobic
Pro tip, believing in a race-based religion needing to be checked fits the little division of racism.
tweets led to Microsoft distancing itself from Persson. They scrubbed his name from the game and did not invite him to the 10th anniversary celebration of Minecraft. Persson's tweets were bad. Really bad. And they have significantly impacted his legacy in recent years. For me, the hard part about writing this section is figuring out how to talk about someone's harmful comments without making things worse. In situations like this, it often feels like there are two paths someone can take. The easy path is the one where they double down on their harmful views, find a crowd that supports them. But then there is the hard path, acknowledging the mistakes, learning from them, and making an effort to change. And the easier we make it for people to take.
I feel like if the internet was better at understanding that this path, it would be a lot easier to take this path for a lot of people. What I mean by that is if people allow people to say, oh, this guy had this information, made a comment, whatever, and was uneducated, and the guy said, guys, I didn't have all the info, I was kind of brain dead, here's how I see it now, I've kind of grown from that, whatever. People don't go like, oh yeah, I understand that. They're like, you're not allowed to grow, you're not allowed to move forward, you're not allowed to whatever, fuck you and fuck what you said and fuck you forever, which is a problem in itself. I think both parties are to blame if you're gonna treat it that way.
This second path, the more might take it. Marcus Persson's story is undeniably inspiring. There are few stories that highlight as well as this how powerful a good idea is, and how much creativity can flourish within constraints as his. And more than anything, he has created a world that I've always experienced as incredibly inclusive.
Whoa.
And constraints as his. And more than anything, he has created a world that I've always experienced as incredibly inclusive. When is my...
Well, it's inclusive because it's not nuanced from the get-go, right? But the extension of that, I'm not gonna say anything.
Minecraft the most
I'm
fun?
not getting into this.
Is it when you open a new world, starting to build something new from scratch? Or is it when you've built an empire, and when you have an abundance of everything there is? Marcus Persson is now in that second stage of life. When I first started this channel, I never could have imagined it would lead to making videos.
Well, I disagree. I think he's working on another game. He's been coding for a while. I've saw some of his tweets for the last couple of years. He tweets like a snippet of some game he's working on, whatever, right? And that's what he wanted to do. This is how Minecraft sprouted, is from that from that soul, right? And that's what he's doing again. So how is that? It's the same thing.
Videos like this.
It's just that with money.
I got to hire an actor, build out a set, and even rent a soundstage in order to make this story come to life. And over the course of the last years, I have produced my most ambitious productions yet. my video series called
I wish dug into it more into like all of that. Because I genuinely don't even know much about what he tweeted and all that stuff. Maybe there's a lot to it. I didn't get to see it. I understand it might be racist, but I think it's okay to be informed and to know what was and what happened, just so that you're not like caught off guard. What? If I ask you for a take about a few topics, let's be honest, a lot of them you're gonna be wrong about because not all of the information. Should you be vilified the rest of your life for that? I don't really think so, but what is this? Guys, my pizza's here. Here, watch this for like 1 minute while I go get my pizza. Pizza 2 days in, by the way. Okay, this is a daily link, so if it's bad, just blame him. Wait, not tweet about me, really? When? No, he didn't. He doesn't know me. It's all good though. Is it replaying? Guys, my girlfriend wanted to have a piece of it, so I had to stop.
Can I get a welcome to the jungle? Also stop fucking yapping about drama and watch TikToks before it goes away. We
What
do
body
not
part do
care
you find the most attractive?
I did, guys. I truly believe that the U.S. government is after me. The reality is, chat. Let me tell you something. I don't get into TikTok forever, right? I don't do it.
Show pizza.
The second I get into TikTok, right, and we get this split program, they're trying to shut it down. Like, okay, dude, really? Like, really, dude, really?
No.
I wouldn't say that you're obese, but it's like medically, you know.
So like for
so
example,
you're medically obese,
don't
though.
care about you, little bro.
Yes.
I've been medically obese since I was like 12, and I was not obese.
Yo, subbed for 34 months. Can
Yeah.
you give me a shout out?
Yeah.
My name is Marbles.
Yeah. When I see this, champ, guys.
Who are
guys.
these fat whales?
Oh. Chat. Every time I see this chat,
Yikes.
I cannot stop the chat about this. Guys, am I the only one, chat? Every time I see this chat.
Category 5 Talkers now.
Welcome back to Middle Ground. I'm John. I host the Radical Empathy podcast, and I'll be moderating today's discussion between fit women and fat women. And a friendly reminder, if you are writing a hate comment, you are part of the problem. Our first prompt is, your
What's the problem?
physique is in your control. Will the agreeers please step forward?
I agree.
She has a question. I have a question. When you mean physique, can you specify like what exactly are you trying to?
I think physique.
The way I see these questions that are kind of like philosophical or whatever, right? If it's more than 50%, yes, right? So it's okay, in my opinion, to say most of your physique is under your control. A massive part of it, not all of it, and I agree with that. You can say, "Oh, dude, I had this thing and I can't do anything about it." Yeah, I agree. But a lot of it you can. So
Is like the shape and size of your body. Why were you hesitating?
Because, you know, there's a lot of different illnesses around. So I have family members that have like thyroids and they can't gain weight or they can't lose weight. But I think that they can manage to stay at a place that's going to be healthy for them. To me, personally, I do feel like I can be at a better place. I'm working on it, and that's my goal. So.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think that definitely people have ailments, there's different diseases and all that, but I think at the end of the day, what you can do, the best physical peak for your personal body is in your hands. You may not look like someone you want to look like, your ideal situation, but you can optimize your body to be the highest performance that you think that you can get to.
When I first started working out, I lost 60 pounds, and that included just counting calories. I didn't have to work out as hard. I did the treadmill. I went at an incline, and I just walked the whole time, watching.
Okay, so uneducated in. So very, very uneducated. The absolute massive ultra part of weight loss is simply calorie intake. Okay, what is it, like 95%? 90%? You could do fucking nothing. Sit on your ass all day, do actually nothing. Okay? And just don't eat as much food. And you are on a diet, you're losing weight.
Watching a movie and just walk. I just made healthier choices, and I've been mindful about what I put inside my body.
Like, you put in that effort, right? You made those conscious decisions to walk on the treadmill, count your calories. You were super exact with everything, and that's how both of you guys were able to lose so much weight, right? So your physique is 100% in your control. It's just that nobody wants to put the effort in.
Just so we can invite the disagreeers, that's a great point to bring in our
Guys,
disagreeers.
I don't even know how you can become a massive. Bro, this is such a weird take, okay? Weird take. I'm addicted to video games. I like playing the games at the computer, okay? I find it fucking inconvenient to get food, bring the food, eat the food, go to the bathroom. Brother, how do these people eat a fucking 7,000 course meal and take 4 shits a day? Bro, that's a full-time job. I don't even know how they even manage that shit, man. That's insane.
Whoever wants to pick up where we just left off.
So while of course there are aspects that I think you can control about your physique, I think there are more things that are out of your control. Like, it is so much more expensive to eat healthy than it is to eat like crap. If I go to the grocery store and I just want to buy a bunch of frozen meals, that's going to be so much cheaper than me going and buying fresh produce and fresh fruit and everything.
I disagree.
I
disagree.
Okay, yeah, true, but then get on a diet and eat less.
Me too.
Why do you disagree?
The prepackaged foods, the frozen ones, way more expensive. I've been on a budget, you know, eternally. I always save money by just going to the grocery store and buying ingredients.
I agree with you on that, but I can go get a frozen meal sometimes for $1.50, $2, where if I want to cook a whole meal, like depending on what all the ingredients I'm getting, that could be $10.
So you'll get more.
What? Guys, this is not hateful, this is just science. You know, to maintain all this juice, like, you must be cooking a fuck ton. Like, yeah, it's gonna be expensive. You're buying a bunch of groceries, a bunch of pasta, a bunch of shit. Bro, guys, look at whales. Whales in the sea, right? The massive whales. Google how much calorie they have to intake to maintain that weight, it's fucking insane. They have to constantly eat.
Whole meal, like depending on what all the ingredients I'm getting, that could be $10.
So you'll get more.
Yes, but still, you have to think from people who have like no money and they're thinking like, oh,
What?
I can get.
I've had no money. I've had $12 for a week's amount of food.
I hear both. I think that you definitely, in the short-term mindset, it is cheaper. You go to a fast food restaurant, they have like a $1 menu. I think they've even increased the $1 menu now. So,
like
which
a
is
$2
crazy.
menu.
It's like a $2 menu.
$2 menu.
So that's valid, I think, but I think it's killing us in the long term. Like it's like that short dopamine effect, the dopamine where you're like, oh, I just need something right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue.
I also did want to, just touch on, other than like food costs, like there's also privilege when it comes to like having time to cook stuff.
Definitely,
Like if you work a
100%,
full-time job, if you have kids and stuff, a lot of the time it's just easier. You don't have the time and energy. Like I enjoy cooking, but it's a lot of work sometimes.
Yeah, I bet. Brother, I bet. Bro, if you have to cook 4 fucking portions of chicken, of whatever she eats, right? And it's this mega plate. Brother, then you have to get all the oh, she doesn't cook? Okay. My bad, sorry.
Times. And it's much easier for me to just like go through the drive-through. And then also privilege when it comes to like your mental health. When you are depressed, when you're struggling to even like get through the day, it can be really hard to have that motivation to eat well, to move your body and stuff. So for then when people are like, oh, well, why aren't you working out? It's like, dude, I can barely even get out of bed. So like, please stop with that.
Okay, but you can get food 4 or 5 times, go to the bathroom 6, 7 times, do the dishes, take out the trash. It's a fuck ton of work. Brother, I'm not even being weird. Bro, being a massive is a lot of fucking work.
I just want to say that I didn't step forward because I have PCOS and I just recently got diagnosed with it. So with PCOS, it's so much more difficult for
You're just hungry. You're just hungry, brother.
For me to lose. I just want to say that I didn't step forward because I have PCOS and I just recently got diagnosed with it. So with PCOS, it's so much more difficult for me to lose the weight and control.
It's oh, okay. I'm working this okay.
What I want my physique to look like. It's just so much harder. It's not impossible, but it is.
We can fix it.
It's something
and
that
we can
can
fix
be
it.
fixed.
PCOS, we can fix
Sorry
it.
to cut y'all off, but Brie, I just wanted to hear from you.
The question, like, your body is in your control, I just think it is not 100% in your control. To say it's like black and white, you can change it or you can't, is just crazy. It's just so nuanced. I really appreciated you bringing up the food access that you have, the knowledge access, your socioeconomic status. I go to the gym, I sit there, and I'm like, if only everyone had access and the free time to do this. I'm sure so many other people would love to do that, but people...
They don't have to. It's, like I said, working out is not a big part of weight loss.
Are struggling, they need to pay their rent, they can't just allot that time, they need to prioritize. And I think that's ultimately what is really sad. Everyone would love to take care of themselves.
I disagree. I'm sorry, I disagree. Like, there's some of us who are on the fit side that don't have that privileges. I wake up at 4 a.m., have a full-time job, I get it done. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I want to be the highest version of myself, the most evolved version, and she...
Well, it's half... Yeah, you need to log out. You need to delete all your social accounts. The internet has brain rotted you. Bro, libtards have infected your brain. I think it's half. You're a joke. But I remember, champ, one of the first things that your thought in chemistry is nothing is anything is lost, everything is transformed. If you don't eat, if you don't intake, brother, where would you get the weight from?
She has to show up.
But your life allows it.
Yeah. No, I make my life allow it.
Exactly.
I surround myself with that.
But other people don't have the possibilities that you
they
have.
They just
not everyone. No.
And I also think
9 to 1.
Gotta put the effort in. That's it.
But I also think too, like let's say for example, you're a teenager and you're like 500 pounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
The work that you need to do to remedy that is ungodly. Like, that's really challenging. That's a hard thing to do for anybody. As opposed to like me, I was really skinny and then I decided, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym, I put on my weight. The results are showing, it looks like I'm working super hard, I make these choices like, go girl.
Right.
But that is not the same accessibility that someone can make that change for themselves in different circumstances.
I agree.
So
My
I think
only
that
caveat is it's hard for both, but it can be done, is my point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
say
my
that it's
only
as hard
point.
for me as someone who's overweight trying to lose that weight. In my opinion.
But do you believe that it can be done?
I believe it can be done. I believe it can be done, but I think empathy and compassion.
Again, the cold hard truth is, it's a lot more work to maintain or gain that weight than it is to lose it. I'm not gonna debate this. It's not up to a debate. This is a fact. It's a lot more work to get the food, eat the food, do the things that are around the food, like dishes or whatever, go to the bathroom or whatever, than just not eating as much food. It's not even up to a debate.
For the different circumstances that may stop someone from doing that is necessary to see like, oh, get off your ass and like do all this,
one said
which you're
that.
not saying, but I'm saying some people, commenters,
Myron's
might be
not
saying
in this
that.
episode.
Myron was the word.
There is a spectrum for your body. Our height isn't under our control, our fat distribution, our bone density, our muscle density, our metabolism.
Yes,
These are all things that make up who we are. But in that spectrum of health, absolutely, we can change who we are with what we got, right?
And then we'll stop right there and move on to the next one. Body positivity can promote unhealthy habits. Will the agreeers please step forward?
Agreed, but it's a byproduct, which kind of sucks, but still.
I think blind body positivity can be harmful if it's just like always like, don't ever consider any possibility that you could change something or improve your quality of life. Just blindly accept yourself. I think that's where it can get kind of toxic.
I don't look like how I looked when I was 20. So body positivity is encouraging yourself to accept you're gonna transform eventually. When you're 40, when you're 50, you're gonna get wrinkles, you know, all these things.
Back in the days, chat, in the cave ages, right? The caves and the sticks, the cavemen, right? Ask one of these guys, yo, get fat, become obese. They literally can't. They didn't have enough time and energy to hunt and get all this fucking food to become massive, fucking fat. So my point stands. It is more work to be massive than not.
So yeah, definitely body positivity should have taken another route instead of just saying it's for bigger people, because it's not. It's for all the variety of people that need to accept you're changing.
Yeah, I think the pendulum has switched to the furthest extreme. I think body positivity was created because there wasn't a space for people who could have acceptance in bigger bodies. And I think it's just gone to the furthest extreme now. And
not enough space.
Like, women come in all shapes and sizes, right? And every woman is beautiful. And I think that you should really be confident in your body and the way that you look, you know, wake up feeling your best. But I feel like especially on social media and in society today, this body positivity movement, I've seen like multiple times where there's like obese women promoting body positivity. And it's like, I wouldn't want like my
What's
kid.
obese for you?
Like an unhealthy lifestyle.
No,
like
but
overweight.
what's obese for you?
Obese, like a medical. Like
for
medically
me,
obese.
if you see me, you consider me obese?
I wouldn't say that you're obese, but it's like medically, you know.
So like for example.
So you're medically obese though?
No,
yes.
I've been medically obese since I was like 12 and I was not obese.
Well, does anybody here? Would anybody? Here explain what they mean by medically obese?
Exactly.
Like like when you go to the doctor's office and you get weight on a scale and they'll tell you, oh, you're a little bit overweight, or they'll say you're morbidly obese, you're
because of your
whatever
height.
these things. So like, like if you look at me, you would be like, oh, she's a little plus size, but I am technically.
No, okay. Nobody said that. Okay. Nobody said. Hold on a minute.
Like if you look at me, you would be like, oh, she's a little plus size, but I am.
Chat, who is we? Chat, who is we and who is you? I'm neither group, chat.
I am technically considered obese.
So
by my doctors.
And I was obese at, I think it's 30 BMI. Now the BMI, we've have come to learn that it's a little bit tricky now.
Right. It's not the most accurate.
Right.
But that's what it's based off.
Yeah. But so correct. But now that when I was a size 14, I was considered obese. It's smaller than we think.
I think an obese person, and this is not, calling absolutely anybody obese, but I think a person that can be considered obese will not be able to go on walks. They will lose their breath. For me, because I am a person that I'm big, but like I said, I'm still able to go on hikes and I won't lose my breath.
If you go on a walk, chat, and you're not losing your breath, chat, you cannot be obese. It's a new rule, chat. This is the doctor that's telling you what the fuck is up.
I can go on runs, I can exercise. So if for the doctors I'm obese because of the size and the stuff that I am, for the doctors, for me it is not the way that it works, because an obese person, I've had friends who are
on the runs, bro. Okay, if you're not jogging or walking, if you're running, no disrespect. If you're that big, you're running, brother. Her knees are fucking dying. They're screaming, chat. I can hear them all the way over here. Bro, her entire legs are fucking, it's dead. It's dying.
We go on walks and they're losing their breath.
So for you, obesity is just the health parameter of how physical you can be. For you, it's not a physical manifestation of the body.
What the doctor, when that doctor says that bad word, he's looking on a chart versus saying,
How many people have been bad diagnosed?
But listen, he's not saying you're ill and you can't walk up that hill.
I've had doctors say that to me.
You go, I have
That's
that.
I've had doctors
I'm
say that
obese
to
and
me.
I can still walk up that hill. And that's what's fabulous about it, right? It doesn't automatically mean you're ill, but also down the road, absolutely it's gonna mean you're ill.
Chat, if the doctor uses a bad word, chat, what a mean doctor. Sir, you are obese. How dare you? I'm gonna post this on Twitter. Sir, you have severe autism. How dare you, bitch? You have autism. Autist fucking bitch ass. Like, what?
Lucky with your genetics currently, down the road, it's not going to be the same story.
But this is the thing, you think they're genetics, but since I was really young, I'm active. I'm an active woman.
I never said you're not active.
No, I know, but I'm just responding to what you're saying. I know you're not saying that I'm not active. I'm responding to what you're saying about the doctors and stuff like that. Yeah. Because I have had doctors tell me that.
Tell you what?
That I'm obese and that I cannot exercise, that why am I not exercising, why am I not doing the effort. There's doctors that have bad diagnosed me for things that I've never had. And I've gotten medicated for things that I've never had. So it's like,
well,
it's different.
They're killing us too. So.
Just we went down a tangent for a minute. I want to.
Oh my God, you've been
we're
saying
talking about body positivity,
Yes.
whether we think it promotes unhealthy habits. We're gonna bring in our disagreeer.
Oh my God.
And then continue the combo.
Yeah. So I didn't step forward because I really hate the toxicity.
Oh, we know why you didn't step forward. Okay, that was rude, chat. That was rude. I'm not.
So I didn't step forward because I really hate the toxicity that has come from people being like, oh, body positivity promotes obesity and blah, blah, blah. I hate that so much. I think there is like the minutest people who are doing that. The vast, vast majority, I do not think promote obesity. Body positivity, to me.
What is this? Who think this
is just loving your body, accepting your body how it is, and not hating yourself. Like, you shouldn't have to wake up every day because you're 400 pounds and hate yourself. Like, I don't think anybody should be hating themselves. So that to me is what body positivity is about. And it's also about equality in how people are treated. Like, for example,
I think a lot of people portray themselves that they hate themselves, whatever. But I gotta be honest with you, the people that truly hate themselves, they do something about it. When something bothers you so much that you hate yourself, brother, like it sparks something in you. It's like something kind of kicks in. They don't really hate themselves.
Lizzo gets called out so much on like, oh my God, she's out there with her ass and stuff. Like, it's so disgusting. But Chapel Roan, who, God, I love Chapel Roan, was at Gov Ball and came out as Statue of Liberty and had her ass out, did not see a single person online saying, so why does she have her ass out? It's like, it's a double standard. People inherently hate fat bodies and don't think they should be seen in
I
society.
actually disagree with that because I do see people hating on Chapel Rowan for the way that she looks and her outfits, and there's going to be hate on both sides.
Of course, there's
beauty standards. I'll always say this. Beauty standards. People like to see a certain more attractive body type and person in video games, in real life, in everything. It's like saying, dude, why don't you have these fucking disgusting weeds on your yard, dude? What are these tulips? What, because they're nice to look at? Because they're nice to look. What, are you biased? Get these disgusting weeds. Like, bro, because they're not as good to look at. I don't like to look at those. I like to look at tulips. What about it?
It's going to be hate, but I meant like the volume of hate that Lizzo gets compared to Chapel Roan. Like I would say, like it's much smaller. Like I just you constantly hear about like Lizzo, and you know.
I have a.
Wait, was there a stomach growl? Dude, stop. Was that what I heard?
There's going to be hate on both sides.
Of course, there's going to be hate, but I meant like the volume of hate that Lizzo gets compared to Chapel Roan. Like I would say, like it's much smaller. Like I just you constantly hear about like Lizzo, and you know.
I have a question. I have a question about Lizzo.
Okay, 30 seconds ago. Okay, one last. Okay, 13:23 is where we're at. Here.
People are treated like, for example, Lizzo gets called out so much on like, oh my God, she's out there with her ass and stuff. Like, it's so disgusting. Like, you're not hating yourself. Like, you shouldn't have to wake up every day because you're 400 pounds and hate yourself. Like, you know, I don't think anybody should be hating themselves. So that to me is what body positivity is about.
Link it. I'm not doing it. Just link it.
Like Lizzo, and you know.
I have a question. I have a question about Lizzo. Okay,
Always comes back to Lizzo.
One of the
okay.
She's lost weight too.
I know.
She's lost a lot of weight right now.
One of the few times I saw her streaming, she had this gorgeous cake was gifted to her, enormous. Went in with it with a fork and was eating constantly and talking to the camera while she was streaming. The volume of the cake that she ate, I just went, oh my God, how many people are watching this? This is absolutely. It was a horrible representation. I hated every moment of it. What do you have to say about that?
Well, my question would be, if there was a thin person doing that, would you have had that same reaction?
I don't give a shit.
Okay, then I think it's more about, like, she's not promoting obesity by eating cake on camera. She's just, you know, eating cake on camera.
But if she's the representation of body positivity and she's behaving this way, is that promoting?
12:58 is where we heard it. All right, 14:12.
And came out at Statue of Liberty and had her ass out, did not see a single person online saying, oh, so why she have her ass out? You know, it's like, it's a double standard. People inherently hate fat bodies and don't think they should be seen in society. Actually, it's a double standard. People inherently hate fat bodies and don't think they should be seen in society.
I actually disagree with that because I do see people hating on Chapel Rowan for the way that she looks and her outfits, and there's going to be hate on both.
Seen her post like, oh, here's a green smoothie that I got, or here's me with my salad, or like, here I am at the gym. I think there is this weird stigma where people that are overweight have to be perfect all the time. They can never just like, you know, just have a cake. And I agree, it's gorging. I agree, it's not great. Listen, I'm not saying that's great.
That was
not
too
great.
much.
But I'm saying that like this one instance of her doing this amidst all her other ones of her trying to be healthy.
Can I go on the opposite side of that, like with Lizzo? There's like Eugenia Clooney. She's a very petite, tiny woman. Why are people saying, oh, good job, Lizzo, like good job for eating healthier, but like when Eugenia Clooney's like trying to eat something like.
But is Eugenia Clooney allowed to have hashtag body positivity?
She does sometimes. So
Is she?
She promotes herself literally wearing like tiny outfits, showing her body.
That was my whole point, is like these extremes are hijacking it.
Yeah,
I agree.
think,
They're not
like,
good representation.
Yeah,
No.
That, like the algorithm, they will push out the most extreme cases because they get the most views, and that's what people want to see.
Chad, didn't she lose a lot of weight though? Chad, I saw on Kaiser or whatever. She lost a lot of weight though. No, she did. See, that's good. I you know, respect. Guys, if I'm gonna hate like massive, I gotta give credit to when people do good. It's only fair. You should I think you should abide by that same mentality. I'm not trying to sell you on this, okay? If I'm gonna be a dumb fuck when it comes down to people that do bad or do certain, I gotta be positive when people do good.
Yes, it's dangerous.
Including these conversations. Although this one's pretty reasonable. All right, let's reset.
No matter who you are, there's no denying that injury.
I have taken a weight loss drug. Will the agreeers please step forward?
Who cares?
I guess everybody's perfect.
I'm like trying to see like what do we define as drug?
Just
I think
guys, the Ozempic hate is I think wrong. I gotta be honest, chat. I don't agree with it. Okay, what guys? Not everybody has all the options, all the whatever. If something helps them get out of something, so be it. Guys, stop being this puristic. You have to lose weight the way I tell you to. I want you to lose weight, but I want you to do it the way I want you to. It has to be healthy with salads, with whatever. Dude, relax. You would never hold that standard for yourself, and you don't abide by those standards. So don't put this on other people. It's fucking weird.
I think we're talking about the
Like Ozempic?
Pills.
Yeah.
If you hate yourself and you have certain circumstances, I don't give a fuck what you have to do. Whatever, it's unhealthy. If you're trying to get somewhere, and for you, it's a risk you're taking. It's like a min-max. Whether you take Ozempic, fucking whatever it is, whatever fucking perks. I don't know what the fuck people do. Okay, Adderall, whatever. So be it.
Wait, well, any
like diet pills,
any drug.
It's a choice. It's a trade-off that they make.
Sorry.
So be it.
Yeah, come on in. Let's hear your story too.
I have used weight loss drugs before I knew the power of them in college and that you could get them over the counter, but they were incredibly strong and probably needed to be controlled at that time. But I was just so obsessed with my body size. I've pretty much my whole.
The hair is disgusting, guys. This is like a Dune monster. It's the fucking worm in Dune. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
life. And
she has a whole croissant at the top of her
it's just
head.
the culture, American culture that I was raised in and lived in, and so I would try drastic means, and I've done things that would just get you super wired. Even as an adult, once I figured out how to eat, I gained the weight back during the lockdown, like a lot of people did. And I go, gosh darn it, I was so upset, and I took a prescription weight loss drug that was prescribed by a doctor, and I was able to drop the weight quickly. I used it as a biohack. I used it short term just to get the weight off, because once the weight is off, now it's on you. You have to know how to eat.
So this is more recently.
Yep, and this is absolutely recent.
Was
too.
It was a crazy biohack. I'm telling you, it works, but I'm not a doctor. If you don't eat a bunch of food, the food doesn't go in you, and you don't go big.
Ozempic, something like that.
It's a banned hack.
You can get it prescribed.
Some people use it.
It's a controlled substance.
I don't know.
It's hardcore, but it takes the thought process out of your mind. That thing, that monster that always tells you you're gonna get your next serotonin kick by that food, and you're hyper focused on eating, and it takes that monster, it stops talking. So now, when the monster stops talking, you go, I can control this. I can make changes in my lifestyle in order to make healthier decisions to keep the weight off that I just lost with this drug, and yeah.
I was so desperate to lose weight. I was like on TikTok scrolling through, and like they were sharing like, oh, this drug does this and this is that, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just blindly buy this thing, and showed up at a horrible time.
Do you know what kind of drug it was?
It was a pill that I took, and it like suppressed my want to eat food. But it also like had some really bad side effects. Like when I would eat, I would feel sick after, and I realized like, oh, I'm feeling horrible.
Yeah, that's very normal. Chat, I could be wrong about this, chat. If you suppress your want to eat, your stomach does some weird thing, whatever, right? It's like digesting itself or some shit like that, and it's like tightening or some shit like that. And whenever you do eat, it's kind of like, it's gonna stuck. Real or false? Yeah, okay, chat, okay, yeah, see? Yeah.
All the time, and having this energy low, and like just feeling physically sick.
How long were you on it?
I was on it for 2 months maybe.
Did you lose weight?
I lost some weight, but as soon as I got off of it, I gained all of that weight back.
Yeah. You have to know what to do once you're there.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do?
Exactly. It was like the crutch, and like you just relied on it so much, and then once it was gone, you had to do your own thing, and
you have to figure it out.
You have to figure it out, and the pill was doing all that for you, and then for me, I gained more weight than I lost when I was on it.
Probably called habits. I think if you use that time to make that habit like what you normally do, and you get into that routine, it can help to get onto that habit of eating less. It's a thing.
Let's bring in our disagreeers.
It's true.
So I've heavily considered taking Ozempic, but I've decided not to because you either have to stay on that drug long term to keep those effects, or if you get off of it, most people are gonna gain the weight back. So I'm no longer interested in anything that is not a complete lifestyle change. Like for me, I have learned over.
It has to be pure, it has to be perfect weight loss so I don't lose weight. Guys, if you're gonna lose weight a certain way, I say no. I choose to be fucking massive. I'm a torta, and you should be too, if you're not gonna do it right.
Over the years that I would prefer to be fat and happy than thin and miserable. So like right now, I'm just trying to, eat less processed food, stay away from like sodas and stuff for the most part. But I will never count calories, or because to me that leads to disordered eating habits.
For you?
For me personally. Yes, I'm not talking for everybody.
You can't count calories because she would lose count. Let's be honest. Hey, no disrespect. How could you fucking count that fucking high? Let's be honest.
I'm not talking for everybody, but for me personally, and I do think for a lot of people, it can lead to disordered eating.
Kind of circling back to the topic about taking weight loss drugs. Hell no, I would never take no weight loss drug. I worked really hard for my body, and I'm a very big believer in that phrase, if you wanted to, you could. Wouldn't you be so much happier if you lost the weight and you look back on it and it was I did that.
Exactly.
That was 100% all me. I didn't need no help. I didn't need no cheat codes. This was the work that I put in, and I got the results that I wanted.
And that was the mindset that I wish that I had before I took the drugs.
Yeah.
Because I was super naive. I was 18 years old, and I had no knowledge about anything, and I was looking for a quick fix because all these people were telling me.
Chad, there's a good movie about this, Jack, and maybe some of you guys will enjoy it. It's a movie. It's kind of a little bit of a pioneer in a certain style. Requiem for a Dream. You should watch it.
Oh, you need to lose weight, you need to do this. And that was in my own household. So it was my family telling me this, along with my friends and everything like that.
It's a lifestyle change, ultimately. These are tools that you can utilize, but if you are not changing your lifestyle to go with it, then what will happen for you? And so I think that's really ultimately what it is. If you're not ready to commit to the lifestyle change, using these tools is not gonna help you.
When people do these quote unquote shortcuts, a lot of the time, mentally, they're not there. So they lose the weight and then they're still
not fixing the problem.
Exactly. It was this quick fix, and now that it's, they get off it, everything mentally that they were at when they were at a bigger weight is still there because they didn't put in that mental work, doing it on their own.
For example,
we gotta reset. Sorry, I'm getting the signal. Fit women are more attractive than fat women.
Chad, if they don't all go, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Agreeers, please step forward.
I would definitely agree. Fit women are more attractive than plus size women, only because me having this body, it shows that I can commit to something, right? And it shows that I'm hardworking, so I feel like men looking at my body can see, oh, okay, she's dedicated. She put in the work, and that could be an attractive quality that men see in me. I would definitely go for a more muscular guy. So that kind of shows that we have something in common, something that we can work on together.
This is a simple concept that people like looking at certain things. Okay, if you are fit, I'm not saying skinny, I'm saying fit. Go to the gym, whatever, right? Girls go to the gym, they do the squat thing, whatever. They're gonna have a nice tight booty. Boom, boom, planets, hard, even though, I'm just saying, I'm not being creepy, I'm not being creepy, I'm just saying it, if you are a fit girl and you do a lot of squats, whatever, you're gonna have planets, the beauty standards, people will like looking at nice, tight planets. We're talking that people will look, and that's what it is. It stops there. That's it.
So gym dates.
Yeah, gym dates for sure.
All right. Thank you. Can we bring in the disagreeers?
I feel like I'm gonna get flamed alive.
If you agree, chat, that let's say a cat looks very nice, looks very cute, and another cat looks like a fucking rat, then you agree with overall standards. This person looks nice, this person doesn't. This is what it is. A certain characteristics makes it be attractive or not. You understand?
No, it's all good.
I'm bisexual, so I
Hey,
love
girl, me
women.
too.
I love women.
Yes, all the bisexuals.
I think that all women are beautiful. I've had relationships.
It is subjective, but society agrees, and most people agree, with certain traits. A lot of them have to do with weight or size. People, yes. So even though somebody might be overweight, if they have massive boobies, they'll say, hey, this is still pretty attractive. I like that. Cool, right? But if you combine it with other factors, right? What if the person had that and was also kind of not as big? Is that better? For most people, the vast majority, yes.
With women that are fit, that are not fit, variety. And I can tell you that personality-wise, the skinniest ones and the most beautiful ones have had a personality that I cannot work with. Me, personally, me. So, and it comes from a place that the way that I grew up, the way that they grew up, thoughts, minds, you surround yourself with people that you like, that is like you. Your personality has more beauty than the way that you look.
Your physical look. Yeah, but it's attraction though. Like you're talking the barrier of entry. The barrier of entry to see somebody's personality is usually what they look like. Okay, then this lady, then go up to a fucking tweaking ass homeless. Okay. Are you really gonna give this person the chance of the personality? Let's be honest. Absolutely fucking not. That's just because it's just what it is. So attraction is that you can see. She's talking about personality, beauty. That's not the question. The question is attractive.
Looks will disappear. My grandma, she used to be a very petite, tiny woman, grew up in the Philippines. My grandpa the same way. Now they're a little.
Hold on. So people are like,
They can't help you.
$803.
Damn.
Okay, no more chat, guys. Don't listen to like that chat.
I have to choose. The big whale at the back. Big whale.
No more links. No more links. No more links. No more links.
Bigger,
No more.
they're more comfortable 50 years later, still in love.
yeah.
My grandpa always makes jokes like when I remember growing up, he was like, this is Burger King and this is McDonald's. I'm the king and I'm loving it. And I'm like, that's my grandpa. He showed me like you can appreciate a woman through all the changes, you know? Like,
Exactly.
And that's why I love, like I could be, once I get skinny, like my boyfriend can still love me, but maybe he loves me more because how I am personally.
I think people like to be like, oh, it's always going to be the fit woman is more attractive than the plus size women. I just don't think that's true. Like, there's a lot of beautiful fit women. There's also a lot of not very beautiful ones.
Right.
You know what I mean? To assume that size will always equal more attractive, I just think is like silly. It's a case by case basis.
Because I'm more on the healthy side.
Well, you can be thin and not.
It's a case by case basis, right? But if some attractive guy says, hey, it's flirty. If some tweaker says, hey, it's sexual harassment. So you have to apply the standard across the board, and if you're not willing to do so, then I'm not receptive to those arguments.
Yeah, very clear.
Exactly. But the biggest issue I have with what you said, I disagree with you. I think as a fit girl as well, fit girlies, but I still disagree with you because there's beautiful women who are in bigger bodies. Like, I feel like it's an arrogance almost to be like, oh, because I'm fit, I'm more attractive.
It's not an insult taken. It's the world you live in. If you want to agree with it or not, it's irrelevant. That's gonna be your experience with the world. So if you want to say that's not true, it's an insult take, and you go and interact with the world, you're gonna get clapped. The world is gonna get taken by storm, and you're gonna go crazy.
Attractive, like that's it's ridiculous. And the biggest issue I have was what you said about men being attracted to you more just because you're fit. I think that's basing your worth on a man. And I'm married, as a married woman saying that, I just don't understand what that has to do with the principle of just physical attractiveness. That has nothing to do with if someone else deems you as attractive. It's like just solely based on the physical. So I 100% disagree with you.
I was debating actually stepping forward because of just what society has taught me my whole life is like, then it's more beautiful, then it's more beautiful, then it's more beautiful. And I've really had to work on unlearning that, like for so many years. When I was like, 19, 20, I was like, oh, the reason I'm not in a relationship is because I'm fat. Like I need to lose weight and then I'll become in a relationship, then someone will love me. And I thought that for so many years. And like my self-confidence was like down here. And I really had to work on unlearning that. And I'm still trying to unlearn that. But like I have learned over the years that people are attracted to different things. So if you ask one person, they're gonna tell you, oh, this is what I'm attracted to. And if you ask someone else, they might have a completely different answer. So I think attractiveness is subjective. I think when it comes to society 100% says skinnier is better.
I mean, I hear a lot of what you're saying, but I'm curious, anybody want to?
It's not skinnier, it's just less obese. Guys, I think wording is important here. It's not less obese, less massive is overall more attractive for most people. Because it's a numbers game. You're widening your interest group, right? So yeah, if you're absolutely fucking gigantic, if you're let's say a raid boss, right? We're talking like a last boss, huge, chicken on the elbows, stuff like that. Like chat, guys, you know TikTok chat, right? There are really people that want that. That's what they like the most, right? But then, okay, but then you're narrowing the amount of the people that. One of them niggas when I kill them call the reverend. 'Cause no weapon formed against me shall prosper, yeah. Waiting on the boys outside. So, it's the numbers game.
Share like what is the type of body that you're attracted to?
To men, on men, other. Or
Well,
the
I don't know.
opposite.
There's people who are attracted to men. So whether it's men or women, what kind of bodies are you attracted to?
Because I've been smaller and bigger. I am tall. I already am eliminating a majority of people because I'm one taller.
Now I wonder if these guys would date a guy that's kind of a barrel. That's like, would they?
Man, me. But you know what? Somebody on your show, Zach Miko.
Was that the tall guy?
It was the model.
Oh yeah.
The plus size model? He was
yes.
cute.
So
unfortunately married.
So it's like I
Sorry,
have
Zach,
dated some fantastically gorgeous men, but when I feel most comfortable and myself and I can feel just kind of let it all out is a guy that's has some cushion. Gym people for gym people. And, and that kind of seems like unattainable, not my vibe.
No, I appreciate.
I find it interesting that a lot of arguments they make about personality completely dissolves when now they're talking about what attracts them. It's almost like it's rules that apply to everybody else but themselves. That's just so weird to me.
The specificity.
So I do.
Guys, gym person for gym person only. Okay? But me, I have like a person that I got something to offer. Like if you talk to me like I'm so nice, that's what's attractive. But you guys though, no, you can only date that, whatever.
You have a type, but also like I've never dated before. So I'd say like my type goes from my type goes from like Prince Eric to Fluffy. Yes, the comedian Fluffy. I just feel like I could like hug him. Like he would give the best hugs and be like the best person.
It's a very wide range.
Yeah, a very wide range of
a
lot of infinites to that. But like I don't discriminate against like body type or anything like that.
It's funny because for me as a bisexual woman, like what I like in women versus what I like in men is like very different. So men, I'm very much like you. Like dad bods are kind of like what I'm the most attracted to. I don't want someone like super, super big, but I also don't like super skinny or like super, super buff. Like you have a little muscle, that's fine, but like the really buff guys, like not my thing. But for women, I like way more different kinds of women, like thin, big, like I don't know. I'm just way more attracted, I think, when it comes to different kinds of women. Like when I'm swiping on dating apps, like I'll maybe swipe on like 1 in every 20 men, and like women, it's like 1 in 5. Women, I just think overall are much more beautiful than men. Like even,
and we have better profiles. Let's get
yes, that too.
All right, let's reset. It's okay for models to set a high standard for body image. Will the
Oh man. Ooh, I almost snapped. Okay.
Agreeers,
I'm
please
not
step
gonna say it.
I did some modeling.
Okay, that's because inherently it's a lot easier for women to find dating partners, right? So, yeah, she gets a bunch that are big. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's just the way it is. It's a lot easier because guys, I mean, they'll say yes to a bunch and they're barely gonna get any thing. For women, it's a lot easier. Okay, I'm not allowed to say that. Guys, I'm pretty sure some of the data about this was censored. Literally, I'm pretty sure that they end up not releasing a lot of stats for dating apps because it's socially damaging.
As a kid and as a teenager and even now as an adult, I did pinup. There's definitely like a high expectation and standard, especially like in runway modeling and things like that, because they push out these clothing and they only do it in certain sizes. There's standards that different companies have that they want to push out certain things. So like for pinups, they want you to look a certain way, they want you to do your makeup a certain way, they want you to dress a certain way for that style, and same thing for like Victoria's Secret.
Okay, if I want to show my product in the best way possible, I will put it on the person that I'll find the most attractive. That's something that I want people to want my product. I want people to buy my product. If I'm selling a bra, I want to get a nice fit girl that has nice breast size. That's what it would look like at its maximum. Okay? If I have a nice car and I get a massive fucking huge like torta, with the hand out, guys, buy my brand new Ferrari. Look, okay, I don't want to buy it anymore. It's a numbers game, like what?
But they want to promote lingerie, and there's a standard for each company, and they have to live up to that standard based on what they're trying to promote.
And personally for me, I always looked up to thin people. I always found them very beautiful. I was like, I want to be able to look like a Victoria's Secret model one day. It's okay to have a higher standard of beauty because it makes you want like, oh, I want to work harder on myself to achieve that type of body goal. I might not look exactly like them, like with the hips and everything, but I want to be able to look a healthy version of myself that looks something like that.
I think it's okay for models to have a higher standard of beauty because we are attracted to attractive things.
There you go.
The model is selling something. They're being
she's coming along, she's kicking in.
Hired to sell something, and they're gonna make it, hey, look at this, look at the dress I'm wearing. And you as a consumer, you don't wanna look at somebody that is going to go, ugh, I don't even wanna look at that person. What were they selling? I don't know.
Let's bring in our disagreeers. More disagreeers than I expected.
I completely disagree. I think we all forgot what modeling industry has done for women in our society. I think we kind of went blank for a second. I'm a journalism major, I have my degree in journalism, and growing up with certain magazines, and those women, just because they were thin does not mean they were healthy. Have y'all ever seen America's Next Top Model?
Yes.
There's a lot of detrimental things that were happening within that society, within that community. And I agree with you, yes, we all want to look at something aesthetically pleasing, but that varies. Also, the modeling industry is no.
America's Next Top Model, America's Torta. Like, it's worlds apart. The fact that it's like some end like comparison, brother, it's like some garage league dad, whatever. Maybe like, yo, dude, they do that in the fucking in the MLB. Maybe look at that home run, whatever. Bro, you're not in that range. Like, what are we talking about?
For not being diverse.
I'm so confused.
Hello. So I don't know, we just like blacked out for a second.
It's very diverse now. It was not when I started.
Yeah, but it's not that diverse now either. It's evolving, but I wouldn't go as far as saying it's that diverse. But I think that it can be very detrimental as a young woman. I think the body positivity movement kind of was created in juxtaposition because of the modeling industry of the 90s and early 2000s, how toxic that was.
Yeah, I do think we have come a long way, but we still have like much further to go.
The average size of the woman in the United States is a size 16. So why are we not seeing that reflected more on runways and modeling and stuff? You know, I also have issues with
Because it's okay to want something else. It's okay to like be like, this is not what we want, and why do you need to represent? It doesn't require representation. What?
when it comes to a lot of plus size modeling too, because a lot of plus size models, they have the curves, but they have no belly. And that's so unrealistic for most plus size women, where it's like, most plus size women, if you are a size 20 like I am, you're gonna have a stomach.
And most of those photos have been photoshopped.
Yeah, or they even put padding on smaller models to make them look bigger.
The standards keep changing. How many models do they need to show all the different body types that for this to sell one dress?
Sounds like there's a tension between the market. If the data says more
Right.
people clicked on this body, even if it's unrealistic,
Yes.
put that body in the ad.
Yes.
But what you're saying is that doesn't.
Well, if there's a place that specializes in a bigger size and they advertise bigger size models, maybe that's just a better way to do it. But if you're buying from companies and things that are made to look a certain way and you're massive, I mean, you can't get mad that they're misrepresenting. That's their target audience, is those people. It's not you.
There's unfair representation of the true customer.
Yeah, exactly, because then I'll like buy something that I saw on a plus size model who has a flat stomach, and then I put it on, and I'm like, oh, I hate this because
It's
it's
not for
clinging
you.
to like all
So
the
why are
wrong
you mad at
parts.
it?
I just want to see something that it doesn't have to look exactly like me.
I think for a long time people thought that diversity in sizes wasn't marketable. Like I can't make money from showing all this diversity of sizes, but I think that there are new brands coming like Savage X Fenty with Rihanna.
Okay, hold on, guys. There's a lot of clothing for women, like dresses, whatever, right? That are better for small breast, big breast, right? Nobody complains about that, right? Nobody complains about that because no, it's not for them, right? And that's something that they can't change. Imagine complaining about something that you can change your weight. I find it to be such a weird dialogue to have. It's such a that doesn't make sense to me.
She has proven that you can have diverse bodies and you can still market and sell. And let's be real, most consumers are not the models. They look different.
Women should be fit enough to protect themselves. Will the agreeers step forward?
This is something that I always say. Listen.
Always disagree. You know, if wait. What?
No shame to people that are thinner, but I just think you're so.
Some motherfucker wants to attack you. You pull out a Glock. It doesn't matter if you're fit or not. Bullet taps, person, threat averted. GG.
Vulnerable when you're thin. Like if you're petite and you're frail and you're not strong enough to fight back, I don't think that's safe for you. I'm a proponent of like building muscle. That way you're sturdy. That way if someone tries to come up on me, they're going to feel something.
I think we shouldn't have to.
Yes.
Like it sucks that we're in a society that we do, but we have to.
Yes.
You're prone to danger at any moment. Know some punches, know some locks. I don't know, but yeah, definitely stay prepared.
Yeah, as someone who trains kickboxing, boxing, and Muay Thai, at our facility, like we do offer like women's self.
Wait until you figure out that combat is mostly cardio and it's mostly stamina. But you're not prepared for shit if you're massive.
Defense classes, and like no matter like what body size you are, I highly recommend every single woman to take at least one class just so you know the basics and just like for your own protection.
Well, I got attacked by a dog once when I was on a walk. It came out of this house and it came after me, and I was with a group of friends. Of course, it comes after the big one. Don't get me wrong, but it was scary. I couldn't run away from that problem, but my friends were able to, and that came to my mind. Like, oh my gosh,
I know self-defense moves,
I'm not good at cardio. I know what I need to prove more.
I used to do mixed
You
martial
need to
arts,
be able
the
to carry
best.
yourself, pull yourself up, or like you know, run.
Even for you, for your kids, you know, an emergency, your kid is swallowing something and it got stuck, or you know, everything around you needs your full potential energy. So yeah, definitely everybody work on their own pace and just make sure that you work on things that are going to help you and stay safe because it's dangerous.
Not to be an easy target.
Aside from dogs, which, has anyone ever been in a situation where they've had to defend themselves?
I can talk about it because it doesn't hurt anymore, but when I was young, I did get molested, and it's fine. I'm over it. I know it wasn't my fault. See, I work with my brain a lot, so for me, I was laying down, and it was more of a like situation where I couldn't move because of what everything was that was happening around me, and my thoughts were just like, I need to find a way to survive. I need to find a way to push this person from me. And I was 13, so it was like, you know what? Pray. Because there was a cousin sleeping next to me, and I was like, please have her move so I can move. And she did. And as soon as she moved, I found a way to just push him. Like I found a courage to push him off. It came from, I don't know where, but it came. And whatever happened after that. So it is a situation where as women, we are subject to not just men, but to a lot of people, and where we need to find a way to protect ourselves, and not just us, as we're growing older. Like we should be showing our children how to and who not to trust instead of judging them, instead of expecting from them. You should be teaching them to find their way and what works for them, to find a courage to save themselves from whatever is going to be a struggle for them in the future.
Yeah.
So,
thank you for sharing that story.
I have abused my body. Will the agreeer step forward?
Like in a lot of states, you can have a weapon at home, right? All lawfully locked and all the safety precautions with proper training. Somebody wants to pull some shit, pull out a gun. They want to still pull some shit. Okay, well you might have to defend yourself. Well, no, not 13. I'm talking in general. I'm just talking in general. For the question itself, not for the fucking that event. Like, what the fuck? Everybody knows this. Why are you pulling it? Why are you pulling this on me? Why are you pulling this on me? Come on. What did I do?
Personally, for me, I've always suffered with anxiety and depression since I was young, having grown up in the best areas. I used to self-harm in different ways. I suffered with like purging and everything, and like actual like physically cutting myself. Sometimes I even tempted to like burn myself. When I look in the mirror, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? And I was 13, 12, and around this time, I did not like the way I look. I'm not happy right now. And like the only thing I have control of, because I don't have money, I can control what I can do to myself. And it wasn't until like I got older and I started studying mental health, I started studying like different like ways you can take care of yourself with the resources I had. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not the best at my mind right now. And there's other opportunities I can control those bad thoughts. To let them out.
What were some of the tools that were most helpful to you?
Meditation really was a big thing for me. I loved meditating. Whenever I had those, I call it like noise, like those just thoughts in my head, like just talking. And I'm like, close your eyes, inhale, exhale, and just breathe. Just find your center and calm yourself. That's really helped me a lot.
Addiction is the disease that tells your brain that the problem is the solution.
Chat, she's actually pretty smart, chat, or informed. She said she has a lot of what she said is extremely true. This is like one of the core foundation blocks in the psychology of addiction. It's for you, it's a solution. I heard that with Mr. K or whatever.
My biggest addiction was food, and
she doesn't apply across the board. Like it doesn't apply her.
And you get a serotonin kick. Everybody has a vice because that's something cheap and fast. At some point, you're not a victim anymore. Like you're actually doing it to yourself. This lifestyle of this and up and down, and how I even abused myself, how I used to talk to myself, and you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not thin enough, you're never enough. Until I changed the way I spoke to myself, did changes ever happen and maintain.
Abuse my body a lot by being an emotional eater. Like I'm a very emotional person. Actually, I just found out last year that I have BPD. Ever since I was a teenager, I have struggled heavily with depression and suicidal thoughts, like all the time. Yeah, I have abused my body over the years, and I'm trying to love myself more, take better care of myself.
Don't try, just do it.
Well, you say that, but it can be hard.
Make it easy. Make it easy. Make it easy to.
This, guys, I'm not gonna be weird about this. I feel like the question was in the scope of the video was formulated for people to talk about abusing their body around weight and all that. I feel like it kind of went completely
Speak
overboard.
to yourself in a kind way.
Yeah.
I just got upset because you don't want to be on this. You're a gift.
Thank you.
How dare you take that beautiful gift away? How dare you? You're not allowed to do that anymore, okay? You're here. You have to speak to yourself kindly.
Yeah.
Be nice to yourself. Your family members, how would they tell
If you sold
tell somebody else that's
vibes
speaking to you
around
that way
here,
to you?
you're-
And
you
you do
did
it
the
to
right thing.
yourself, that's not okay. You can change it. Make a choice.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot better over the years that I'm much kinder to myself, and I wish I could like tell my younger self to like be kinder.
But you can
to
tell her right now.
Oh,
You can
I do,
tell that
yeah.
baby right now. She's good enough and she's meant to be here.
Thank you.
I'm like, I just want to give you a hug because I relate to your story so much. I was an emotional eater too. I still am an emotional eater. I'm working on it so much, but like when I was getting bullied in middle school, like I was getting called fat and all these things, and I was literally getting notes handed to me saying that I was like a fat whale. It really messed me up, and it made me attempt suicide a few times. And I was a child. I was 12 years old, and it wasn't until after I attempted and my family found out, because now I don't think that way anymore. That's why I'm such a huge like advocate for mental health and just like love yourself. You have to love yourself in order to change things that you want to change.
Lupe, I know you haven't spoke, but can I bring in the disagreement? For the people who came in, the disagreeers with this prompt, what have been the most valuable tools or resources in your life to not abuse your body?
I think of like the highest version of myself, and I try to show up as her every single day. When I have dark thoughts or when things are hard, I'm like, okay, the highest version of Alyssa, like she's a baddie, she's disciplined, you know, she loves herself, and I kind of show up as her.
I 100% agree with that. I'm a very big believer in like if you say things out loud and manifest.
The reality is, if you live in America, probably a bunch of other parts of the world, you've abused your body. You probably do it on a daily. Okay, our sleep schedule, our production quotas, the work days, the everything. You can't sleep enough to do all the normal things. You're abusing your body on a permanent.
Manifest them, then they will come true, because eventually you do end up getting like that mentality switch, right? Like if you wake up and the first thing that you say to yourself like in the mirror is like, I'm ugly, you know, that's what you're gonna go about your entire day believing, you know. But maybe like writing something down, like having it like on the mirror and stuff, and starting every morning like smiling and with like positivity, then you'll carry that energy like through the entire day, the entire week, the entire month, and eventually like your entire life.
If you have a network of people that if you're feeling any kind of emotion or going through anything, having that kind of community to help you figure out how you can go about this without doing some detrimental harm to yourself, I think it's really amazing. And again, a privilege that I was able to have that. And if nothing else, I hope anyone watching this can really see and empathize, and like, you can't just look at someone and be like, oh, they're this and that, or they're lazy, or they don't work hard enough. Like, I think this conversation has just been so illuminating for me, and I hope it's illuminating for everybody.
For me, also, just adding to like what helped me get out of the depression that I had.
What is this?
I sat down.
Chad, what is that?
I would cry in my room and acknowledge the things that I needed to change, even though it was going to cost me. And I had supporters like my family. My sister's my biggest supporter. I love you with all my heart. And you really need to work on yourself. Make a better choice. Change your body if it's.
All right. I think the video's over. I think the video was over before the last topic even started, because I think we went overboard entirely. I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed the video. Sorry if you got cooked, guys. A lot of things were a little bit over the edge. Okay, a little bit over the edge. But when there's such a strong discord in the message, dude, I get caught up. Okay, I get caught up because I don't like it when you start doing this. It's almost like a mind control over people. I think it's kind of dangerous. Marvel Chad, that's how a lot. Chad, that's how a lot of these like sound engineers are, right? You know when people make beats, whatever. There's people like beat makers, whatever. Sometimes they have these like musical like autists, whatever, right? Like these like genius savants of music, with a lot of music theory, whatever. These guys cook fucking hard, dude. Chad, because when I was in LA, I went to some studio and we were cooking up some music, and they had this actual autist, like a savant guy. And he was cooking like a chef. You should have seen it. Actually insane. Not like a beat maker, like an actual genius. It was kind of crazy.
Race Tournament, Episode 15. New colors, orange and purple. Round 1.
Who are these randoms?
Yellow is eliminated.
Blue wins.
Another victory for the OG.
Current leaderboard.
Anyway. Nah, there's no video. It's just something to do in real life, you know? Oh. It's still bugged. It's still bugged. Because I can't play this one yet because on the PC it's bugged. See this?
Job application stream when? Job application stream when? Job application
how do you even fix
stream
that?
when?
It's not fixed, it's bugged. Magic Top. We played that last time. I didn't like it. Draw Climber. Huh? The what? Check. Give me like a fun one. Yeah, today's probably gonna be a long stream. I have to do at least one reset. This is dog
Tense
shit.
something inside you. It's hard to explain. Dare talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. Hello, Mr. Cow. 38 months, no jungle to be seen. I spent 2,000 hours making this video for you, Big Juice. Link.
Guys, this one kind of sucks though. This one sucks. The arrows don't work, I don't think. Oh, they do. Upgrading? Okay, I'll upgrade it. Whoa, hold on.
Have you played shrimp games on Roblox? I feel like it would be content.
Oh, we have. Last one. Check, the microplastics told me to play this game.
It smells like hot dog in here.
Last try. If I beat the record,
Average road in Quebec, LOL.
I'm just not the game I used to be.
Try dance.
Chat, am I not the goat? I think that's bait. Oh yeah, I think I lost already. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Oh, I think I get it. Nope. Oh, hold on. Chat, this is just too easy. Chat, does this ever get hard? Can't zoom, I can't zoom, I can't zoom. I trolled. I fucking trolled. I trolled. I'm not doing it. Alright. Okay, I'll play a little Rebels. By a little bit, I mean a fuck ton. Because I'm trying to become the best at the game.